That that was from Berserk. From Berserk. It's called My Brother. Kind of find a bossy, I know. It's kind of sick. I was trying to play the one without the words. I don't want to get any sort of like copyright. It's gas though, right? Time same 8 o'clock. At 5 o'clock. I only care about Pacific time. Also, I was like 2 minutes late. Give me a break. I was trying to find some stuff to do. And also I went to the corner store. I went to my corner store, get my supplies, which is this. My supplies. I do have water nearby, but I was getting kind of tired. Because I think today is officially first day of my, I don't want to say like my cut, but like I am cutting weight. Celsius. I don't really drink like sugary things to begin with. Like lately I've been doing like diet drinks, but like I don't really fuck with like lots of sugary stuff. At least as far as drinks go. It's like a little candy, I'm okay with that, but I've been cutting back on that. I'm trying to get into like good shape. I'm really trying to lock in. So I've been drinking a shit ton of more water. I've upped my protein intake a little bit because you don't need that much protein. It's a myth that you need like a ton of protein. But I really got to up my cardio game and my tighten up my diet. My diet's the worst part. I've been I've been working out. I've been active, just not in the way that like I should be. Just not the way that I should be. But I have been getting pretty active. I think I posted this. I posted this on my Twitter, but let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, like look at this shit. This is make it bigger. So this is not my max, as you'll see. This is 225 on incline, and I think at one point I was able to do 315, so I'm working my way back up. I'm still trying to get strength, but also like I got cut a little fat, a little bit of fat. But look at that. Easy. I was doing this after I started on legs. I think it's like 6 times. Yeah. So like I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to just like tighten up a bit. Trying to tighten up a bit. I did cardio after yesterday. I did like 10 minutes. No, I did like 15, but I did the first like 2 minutes I did it flat, and then I did it on a 15 incline for like 3 miles an hour, and then I would go to 4, then jog and all that stuff too. So yeah, I know incline benching is not the same as like flat bench. Because on flat bench, like I could literally throw 225 right now. Flat bench, I'm working my way up to 405. I still got a ways to go. I think I maxed out recently at 340. But that's what I'm just doing physically wise. Like I'm trying to cut some weight. Cause like it's just us in here. I can show you guys some stuff. Nothing gross or anything. But like yeah, it's fine. So like I think I have decent-ish like chest separation. But what I really want to do is I want to bring up my upper, and then as far as the arms go, I'll probably focus more on my shoulders. Although I do look fucking massive in them. But like I think I'd focus more on my shoulders, getting them up a little bigger. And then if I lower my body fat percentage a little bit, then the arms look like more defined. And really just the midsection. The midsection is where I'm lacking the most. Like it's not like overweight. I'm not like fucking like because I still have like some definition here, right? But usually after I work out, but I want to kind of make it match my back. My back has good definition. I like my back. I like the back. Back is always pretty good. The front could do some more work, like just the midsection area. So that's why I'm trying to diet now, just to get it a little bit under control. other than that, but I don't want to like give up like food, but I have to tweak it a bit. Think you could bench press Asmongold? Yeah, dude. You kidding? I don't think most of the people talk shit about me or like will be like everyone's a soy boy or whatever. Most of those guys don't exercise at all. So like no, I don't I don't have any concerns at being able to like outlift them right. Well, thing is like I'm not even trying to get like necessarily a six pack. Like if it happens, that's sick. I'm just trying to cut like I'm 303 right now, and I'm trying to get down to like 205. So like it's not even anything like super crazy. It's just like, and it's doable. It's like 100% doable. It's 100% doable for me. Because like you know what's crazy? I don't know if you guys know anything about like baseball, but like me and me and Aaron Judge are basically like the same height, but he's like 285. So I have way more than he does. But obviously he's a a high performance athlete. But like I think at 285 I could be a little more solid. Which obviously means I have to do more cardio. Do more mostly cardio and resistance training. Like I do love my powerlifting. I do love doing my deadlifts. Mostly because that's the only kind of lifting for my legs that doesn't hurt my knees too bad. But like I'm gonna have to do more core work. Like tomorrow, I'm going to the gym early in the morning because I don't have work until way later, and we're doing kettlebell. We're doing kettlebell workout, working on core. Probably like a little bit of arms, mostly core. I know this is why you guys tuned in to hear me talk about my exercise. They wouldn't call me soy boy one on one. No, of course they wouldn't. Taking boxing and martial arts, nah, nah, not yet. Honestly, my time is super limited. Like it's super limited. Like literally, I was only available this morning because I didn't have to work. Usually, I work from like 9 a.m. I get off at like anywhere between 4 o'clock or like 9 p.m. So like my time's super limited. I wouldn't have time to like do martial arts or anything like that. So I also have to work this in within my schedule. For 6% not work, it just happened because I was so strict on everything. I was strict on complex carbs. So, yeah, like I'm not gonna be like extra like meal preppy and all that stuff too. Like I can realistically drop some weight and be fine. Like I'm not trying to get like Thor. I'm not trying to get like superhero jacked or anything. It's just so my body feels better. Because people have such a crazy fucking perception when it comes to like bodies and being in shape. That's just like super toxic. Right? Like someone will look at me and go like, because I don't have a six pack, even though I work out, I gotta be fat or out of shape or whatever, right? And it's like, that's not how that works. That's not how it works at all. Having visible abs isn't necessarily a sign of health either, because you can starve yourself and have visible abs. And like sometimes, after I work out, my abs they be popping out in certain lighting. It's there. It's visible. In fact, I think I have a picture where like they're not like crazy and it's kind of blurry, but like this was in August. And so you see like you can see a little bit of the outline. You can see like a little bit of like the build. You can see it. You can see a little bit. You see the obliques. And there's like another one of mine where Like the arms usually look pretty good. Lost that beanie though. Mad about that. And then we have. I got a bunch of random ass. Then it's like here you can kind of see it. It's kind of like if the lighting's better, you can kind of see where they should go. It's like a like a puzzle piece. You can see where they should where they eventually will be growing in. But that's enough about that. I normally don't stream. I haven't been streaming so much lately. Like I feel like a different man. Like a new man. I wear those grifter workout regimens. They don't work out. And like I think because they don't really work out, they have all this pent up anger. My hair's going crazy. They have all this like pent up like anger and shit. That's why they're so like rah about like video games. I'm like, dude, like go work out. You'll go work out. Go lift some weights. Get that aggression out. Also, I'm trying to find. I swear I thought Ninja Gaiden comes out tomorrow, but everyone's like playing it now. But those might just be review copies. I don't even know. Yeah, I think it was just review. God damn it! I'm not ever gonna get one of those. I'm not ever gonna get a review copy for anything. I know who I am. I know who I am. I know my content. Can't manage their bodies to the judge. If I go for body therapy, you know what's crazy though is like the people who go after women, like people who go after women's look, almost I would say 99% of the time, because I can't say anything for 100% certainty, look like they aren't allowed to be within 20 yards of women. It's always that. It's always the guys who are like here. Where was it? Where it was? There was a guy who like paid for women to be around him. Here we go. Like this dude, 43-year-old, new girlfriend, new yacht, no kids, crypto millionaire. Does it get any better than this? She wrote, Mr. Nick O'Neill, choose rich, misled and embarrassed me with this post. I was paid $400 to act in some skits. I had to confirm what skits I was comfortable with. I didn't know this pic was posted, and I didn't know the caption. He also refused to tag me after in anything. So like, she was paid to be here. This fucking loser guy, right? And so I was like, these alpha male losers are fucking paying for women to be near them because they're repulsive, which is true. So like, anytime I see these dudes who are just like, oh, women, blah, 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 and all that shit, I'm like, you guys understand that like they say this because they can't be around women. And for the rare guys who like have like a wife and kids, it's just harder for their wife to leave them, which is why they talk that way. And the guys who do that shit are usually the ones who are supported by their spouse because they're too busy on the internet complaining about titty physics and not like landing a job that like pays money. So they are mooching off of their spouses. Like it's crazy. Also, I was gonna I don't have much of a plan for today's stream, by the way. That's why I was just like, oh god, he's streaming, because I'm just out here. But I do want to play some ball pit later on today. Play some games later on today. You just kind of shoot the shit. I feel like I don't know. I've been a streamer these last couple of days, and I get it now. You can just kind of just get up here and talk, which is fine with me. I love talking. Although the topics we're going to talk about is going to be completely random. That's how my brain works. I think you streamed today. I wasn't going to. I think that's one of my faults as a content creator. Which, if we're being real, I hate saying that. I hate saying like I'm a content creator. I'm not. I just say shit on the internet. I'm not a content creator. But as like someone who has put themselves out there on the one of the most like annoying parts for me is just that feeling of I have to put something out or like I'm gonna disappoint people. Even though I know like people aren't waiting on bated breath for what I have to say or what I want to talk about. Then I get in a mood where like I get hit with too much creativity and then I'll record like 8 videos and I'll delete 6 of them, like fully delete them, and then I will forget to post some of them. Or I'll do something right in the moment and then I'm like, do I want to post this? And it's like, well, it's a Wednesday. I haven't posted in a couple of days, so I should post. Crazy bro had bread and women said hell no. Well, yeah, like money doesn't make you not a loser. And that's something I feel like a lot of like young men especially don't understand. You can have all the money in the world and still be a loser. Women are not these like unrepentant gold diggers, right? Like obviously there's some people who will be with you just because of your finances or your access to other means. But the vast majority of women aren't moved by that guy's rich. Like, okay. And you know how I know that? I know that because I'm not rich at all. Never had a problem with women. I know people who are bums who will get in a relationship just to sleep on women's couches, just to have a home. Okay? You've seen those Reddit stories where they're like, am I the asshole? Me, 20, and my boyfriend, 42, have been living together, and I've been paying all the bills for the last 8 years. And it's like so many questions, but like, they're like, it's the whole thing where it's like, oh, you have to make $1 billion to get girls. It's such an incel mindset. Like, it's such an incel mentality to have. Oh, I did get. Also, I had someone send me like a video they wanted me to react to, which I normally would be like, I don't want to do it, but I think I'll do it today. What'd you miss? You missed nothing. In fact, you made a mistake coming here. I've just been talking for like how long? 20-ish minutes. But we will do what we always do. We'll do some talking. We'll talk about some news. We'll do some reaction, play some game. Wait, I gotta find this comment because it has the post I need. See, a good streamer would have had this set up. Would have had this set up prior to starting the stream. But me? Nah. Uh-uh. I do shit in vivo. We do shit live. We'll do it live. Post. Where is it? Where is it? Oh no, they deleted it. Well, I know someone wrote something in chat. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find. Is it this one? No. Okay. Well, guess I can't react to the video. It was something about like this person was like, this video came out 8 months ago, but I would love for you to react to it. I'm like, okay. But then I didn't because I forgot. Oh well. Personality is way better than money. Money just implies that I ain't got to take care of man child, but it doesn't always mean. Yes. Yes, no, 100%. People think that money is everything. Like, I'm not an idiot. Money's obviously does help with a lot of stuff, but like, I always look at it like, imagine you had a Lambo, right, or a McLaren, whatever kind of car you like, right, fast, sexy, expensive car, and it has no engine. It's like, yeah, it's nice to look at, but it takes me nowhere. I get nothing from it, right? That's why I look at people who are just like, when they make like X thing their entire personality, like, I'm a tall person, but I don't make my height my personality. I'm not like, hey, you know, I'm 6'9", and you know, that's it. I've had friends who go on dates with guys, and they're like, I had a guy who was just like relying on the fact that he was tall, and he would say shit like, "Oh, you know, I've been with models before," and I'm just like, why are we doing this? 6'9" is crazy. Well, I am insane, so there is that. There is some truth to what you're saying. There is some truth to that. But yeah, like, I don't even understand. Like, I still don't understand why people make height such a big deal. Like, I understand if there's like a massive height difference, but like, be like, oh, this person's gonna be over X feet tall. I'm like, that's crazy. But then I also kind of understand it in a sense where they don't want to deal with insecure men, and a lot of men insecure about their height, and so there's like a level, like an energy behind that. But I also hate it. I hate that shit so much. You know how weird it is when people are like, "Oh, I want to climb you," or whatever. Like, it feels weird, dude. It's fucking weird when people say that shit. Six one, and for some reason I like skinny short dudes, but it's nice to be around guys and gals and everything in between taller than me. There's almost never a time where someone's taller than me. Like, I can count on one hand how many times I've been around people like next to, not like in the same vicinity yet, but like next to them, where there's even like fucking 6'4". All of my friends are shorties. Or maybe I'm just like too tall. That can also 100% be a thing too, that I am just too large. Nah, I can't be too large. You guys are the problem, not me. What's Automod doing? Me. Click on that. Also, since you guys are here, I can ask you guys a couple of questions. First question is, how come y'all don't fuck up my gaming videos? Hmm? How come it's like, oh, I talk about, you know, these guys and I debunk this. Like, oh, we love that shit. But when I play video games, you guys are like, I'll pass. I'll pass. The fuck? I know you did, but I'm talking about in general. Y'all be hurting my feelings, man. I be editing and it's just like, I'm gonna give you 20 views. Like, okay, I see. I see what y'all like. But in all honesty though, gaming content on YouTube, it's in such a weird place because like unless you kind of like were grandfathered in through like the Let's Play era, you can't pop off with just playing video games on YouTube. So like I understand. I understand people like have to branch out, but I just hate the fact that the branching out has just become uh-oh, we're all gonna be mad about fucking Pokemon. 'Cause I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand the whole everyone hates Pokemon. Like I don't get it. Like all I've been seeing, and mind you, I don't even play Pokemon, okay? Pokemon missed me. But all I've been seeing is people mad about Pokemon. I don't get it. They're like, it's trash, it's this, it's that. I'm like, bro, like it's Pokemon. Like what are y'all expecting? Like look at this shit. Look at this shit. You have some people playing it, right? Guys playing Pokemon, great. Playing Pokemon, awesome. Boom, 1 million views. Pokemon Legends is an overpriced disappointment. Pokemon Legends, okay. Reviews, a hands-on. This is just sad. One person saying this is a good game. 15,000, but then you look at the disparity, right? It's like 15,000 views. This is a good game. This what happened? 164,000 views. Like, and again, I'm not. Yeah, something like someone's talking about the Pokemon hates to stop. Like, I'm not a Pokemon player, right? But like the way people are talking about this game, they're talking about it as if like why is all this Asmongold? The fuck? But like everyone's like, no, you don't understand. This game is so bad, and if you like it, you are literally supporting cancer. Pokemon fans, you deserve better. Isn't this guy? Wait. I'm pretty confident this dude is, if I remember correctly, isn't he one of those like? I swear he's one of those like, oh, this is woke or whatever type shit type of guys. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not gonna go through his whole caliber, but maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm wrong because he doesn't seem to have like the anti woke type of fucking thumbnails. He seems to be just a retro gamer. So I guess that's fine. But like, everyone's so fucking mad about this, and I don't understand. Like maybe someone can educate me. What is so bad about the new Pokemon game where like people are making like death threats online? Nintendo has completely lost them. Of course, Indiamon will say this shit. Anyone is like literally anything. But like, what am I missing? Like, is it just people being? It's just negativity. That's it. There's no like. But like, is there any sort of like credence to what they're saying? Like, oh, hey, it's actually like bad, or is it just like fully just people being negative? Also, you guys, I was totally kidding about like not watching my gaming content. I understand people don't like to watch that. Like, it's not for everyone. Like, I'm fully okay with that. Like, obviously, I'm not like a Let's Play channel anymore. Like, I've always wanted to try to get into Pokemon, but I feel like it's so impenetrable. You know what I like to do? A game I like to play though? I like to play this game called if I add the word woke to it, will things pop up? Like will like it's bad. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Peak AI slop. This has nothing to do with what I wrote anyway. Like it's it's weird trying to like grift off of Pokemon. Like Geeks and Gamers, it's so crazy trying to grift off of fucking Pokemon. I don't get what we're doing. Like, what? Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all can tell. Y'all can be mad at Pokemon being woke, I guess. Um, let's just say woke. What are some woke videos? You know what we haven't done in a long time? Wait, every woke flop. We will up. Thanks someone for subscribing. I have to see who it is. Thank you. Ghost? Okay, hold on, wait. That seemed too low budget. Me. Yeah, thank you, Ghost. Ghostblade. Oh, sick name. This Silent Hill F censorship. What the fuck? Are you talking about the whole upskirt thing? Because I talked about that. It's weird. And yes, I did see the fact that Geeks and Gamers is collaborating with I did see Geeks and Gamer was collaborating with that park place. And you know what's funny about all that? Is that I was right. I was right. I told you guys, how long ago did I write that video? I'll make that video. I talked about that park place. October 21st, 2024. So almost a year ago to the day. Almost a year to the day.
It's me.
Here, you guys look at me from a year ago.
It's me.
Blue background, everything different. I made this a year ago, right? I was so young, so happy. My face is much rounder. But like I talked about this a year ago. You can watch it if you want. Called that park place, the Grifter's news source. And so for it to be what Geeks and Gamers, that let's see if that park place is talking about it. I want to see if they're gonna mention it. That park place. I guess video games? Maybe video games? Oh my god, they're still talking about Sweet Baby Inc. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I guess no, they're just talking about this. But was it on Twitter? Park. I want to see. Here we go. 3 days ago. Okay, let's see this cope. Let's see this. The following appeared first on the all-new Geeks and Gamers website. The park place is proud to announce Geeks and Gamers that we are joining forces to bring you even more news and coverage with a heavy dose of 199 thrown in. I don't know what that's a reference to. Blah, 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 blah. It was found to cover theme park news. And look at what they're doing now. When we started talking about collaboration late 2024, early 2025, everyone involved knew that if this worked, it'd be huge. At times, we have to stop ourselves from talking about this. It will end up the focus of the us today. Geeks and Games website relaunch. The entire team here is dedicated to bringing the 199 community and beyond to the go-to hub for entertainment, pop culture, sports, and gaming. We've got stiff competition in the arena from IGNs to Poly. You have no competition, you guys, because no one knows about you. No one knows about them. 15 comments. Oh, look who's number one. Look who's a premium member. Wow. Hey, Jeff, how are you affording this? Weren't you confused that Alyssa got money? How are you affording this premium membership? Aren't you making a give, send, go for your lawsuit? Why are you spending money on this shit? Monumental day for gamers everywhere. This is massive. We are taking back media by gamers for gamers, getting the weirdo activists the fuck out this realm. Okay, loser. Love to see it. All the best in the future. Onward, upwards. Cheer. Jesus Christ, dude. Don't get too confident. The globalist will find a way to corrupt YouTube and YouTubers. What the? I can hear your mouth breathing from here. Oh my god. Oh, I love this. Wait a minute. Oh, is there infighting happening here? Well, you can go all the way back to the Kuriko Jinka who first praised the Fallout TV show somehow, even though it's one of the worst things ever made. However, they may have been due to nostalgia and him ODing on trash so much that even a sprinkle of good makes it 2 out of 10 and 10 out of 10. Then there's Smash J2 who recently called for Hassan, who I hate to be clear, to be arrested for words. In the video, the fraud Smash J2 even said he is for free speech, but it has limitations. That's saying yes and no at the same time. And calling for the government to arrest someone over words, so he is a leftist for being against the First Amendment since it has zero exceptions. Smash JT is a leftist for being against the First Amendment? My brother in Christ, the leftists are the ones who are fighting for the First Amendment. It's the people on the right who don't want it. The president literally said we got rid of free speech. Oh, this is so great. What the hell is Geeks and Gamers? And he's a premium member. Influencers who read out what other men write and add some swearing. This is getting flamed on your own website. And I love how this is their big announcement. 15 comments. This is their big announcement. Oh man, you guys, Geeks and Gamers are joining. They can't wait to have topics such as the game media still thinks Hogwarts Legacy needs saving from a boycott that never happened, or more Sweet Baby Inc., or the 800th fucking Ghost of Yote post. 1 sucker punch, 2 sucker punch, 3 sucker punch, 4 sucker punch. You had 4 sucker punch based articles in the span of 2 days. See, now I have to go to Geeks and Gamers. God damn it. I didn't even know Geeks and Gamers had a website. I'm being completely honest. I thought they were just on YouTube. Why isn't the website? Okay. Let's see what kind of content Geeks and Gamers like puts out. YouTuber Kiki Chanel says influencers are ruining Disney. Oh, so they've already started. They've already started with them. So Disneyland. Mexico moves to tax flight video games. Elon Musk weighs in on Nerdrotic's take on UK Telegraph. Lord of the Rings. What the fuck? Why is this news? Elon Musk weighs in on Nerdrotic's take on the Telegraph Lord of the Rings takedown. What why would that be newsworthy? Like, because Elon Musk said something? Like, ex-owner Elon Musk is showing solidarity with Gabe Nerdrotic. Earlier this week, an article from Telegraph revealed that the University of Nottingham provides a course taught by Dr. Onyeka Nubia called Decolonizing Tolkien et al., which teaches students that all classic literature is racist and does not portray history correctly. So that's automatically a lie. Like, you guys couldn't go a paragraph without fucking lying, right? If you see orcs as black people, you are the racist. He's saying that because he doesn't want to imagine black people in his fantasies, just so you know. This is about him protecting black identities. because if they see black people in fantasy, they're still like, what the fuck? Because that's the same shit they did with Rings of Power. But rumor: Lord of the Rings game in development to compete with Hogwarts Legacy, according to Insider Gaming. This isn't so. This is like, okay. Here's my problem with all of this already. Right? It's a rumor, and you wrote. So all this is coming from Insider Gaming, right? And then you write all this shit. This is just like a press release. It sounds like this is fluff. This is all fluff. This is all fluff. And this is what I'm talking about. Like their news, their quote unquote like news cycle now, especially for like online shit, it's just this person said this. It's we heard from someone in the grapevine that this might be happening. Let's write an article about that. Rebecca Sugar admits to secretly pushing LGBT themes in children's shows. Secretly pushing in Steven Universe. 5 DC characters James Gunn should have no creative involvement with. Like, conservative influencer Benny Johnson shouts out critical drinker Nerdrotic and Geeks and Games in coverage of Tron Ares flop. Like again, I understand they want to be like, look at us, we're legitimate because other people who are conservatives are talking about us. But like, what is the merits here? You know what I mean? Like, Benny Johnson shouted you guys out for your coverage of Tron Ares flop. What? Like, this is, and people pay for this. The critical drinker roast Taika Waititi, and it's like, how many people are going to his article? Like, what's the interactions on this? 0 comments. Okay, like, what is the value on this? Anime, K-pop Demon Hunters. I wouldn't call that an anime, but okay. They don't even keep up with anime. This shit's from 20. They only posted one thing about anime, and that was literally today. Everything else here is from 2024, 2023. Amazing. What's the point? What is the point of having a subsection for something that you've covered like every other year? It goes from 2023, mind you, to 2021. Like, look, September 1st, 2021, right? Next entry. September 23rd, 2021. October 9th, 2021. So 2021, 2022 for like 3 articles. 1 in January, 1 in March, 1 in December. Another one in May of 2023, June, July, August. So 2023 is the longest time talking about anime. And then 2024 had a couple, and 2025 has 1. Like, that's theme parks. I guess this is their bread and butter now. Like, it's so like, I don't understand ultimately what would be the benefit of them having like, oh yeah, let me join the 199. Let's see how much money they cost. $100. It defaults to $100. $10 monthly or $100 a year. If you give once, I'm never gonna support this. Page defaults to the maximum one there, but them working together, it's like, okay, more trash in one spot. We're competing with the IGNs, brother. No, you're not. You're not competing with IGN or Polygon or anything like that. And as far as YouTube goes, I think they're not even getting much motion anymore. I think they kind of abandoned their main channel. Twitch flamed by Asmongold after TwitchCon does seems like pushes gay propaganda on kids.
Every time.
It's like what? They have 400,000 subscribers. And these would be good views for my channel. But yeah, this shit is, I mean, this shit is shit. That's why it's like, I think that's why they don't repost it here anymore. Like, yeah, one video had 109 half a year ago, 190,000 views, and then it's like barely cracking 50. And it's 150. You're talking about Critical Drinker. And then hating on The Last of Us, which is popular. And then after that, it's a woof. Yeah, I always wondered, like, are we back, chat? No. I always wondered, though, like, how long this bubble was going to burst, was going to explode, you know, grow before it bursted. And it seems like it's about now, because like, this is what happens when you have to scrape by, right? Like, look at this. Black Ops 7 Backfire down 70% on PS5. And then it's like, okay, it's on, let's just see some, I know I don't like this argument a lot, but this one is kind of valid because it is a, you know, a multiplayer online game. But Battlefield 6 has 287,000 current people playing right now, but they're focusing on, oh, sorry, Black Ops 7, my bad. Why Black Ops? Did Black Ops come out last month? Was that like the last month? I feel like no. It came out in 2025. Not the open beta. Do Black Ops. Like to see what it looks like online. Charts. Black Ops 7. That's on Twitch, but like I want like actual like gaming chart. Like oh, that's right, because Black Ops 7 is not on Steam, right? It's on it's Activision, so it's on its own thing. Can I check like Black Ops 7 player count? Yeah, I tried that before. So it means down 7% or 70%. And it says on PlayStation 5. Like it's just recent news. It was a month ago, so like the beta struggled. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, Black Ops 7. Holy shit. There's so many Black Opses. Go TTBN crew. I was gonna ask what's happening, but you just said since this is all as I go in bigger, so I think I can guess. Oh no. We are not talking about those guys. I'm trying to see. They're actually talking about Geeks and Gamers. Okay, so here's what I mean though. Here's what I mean. You talk about video games, and then you're talking about Cracker Barrel, and then it's like no one likes their content. I feel like that's pretty safe to say. Like whatever audience they had before is gone, and they've been leaving them this whole year. This is a year ago. Like, I think they all popped off during the drama shit. Like, yeah, like this is like Chris Tyson drama. They really focus on that, and like Jesus Christ, dude. But like, yeah, like this has never been like a. How has this channel been surviving as long as it has? Like sometimes they'll get like 100,000 views or whatever, but then it's like 25K, and then it's like 15K. But I do think Geeks and Gamer is the definition of just a slop factory. Like, holy shit, dude. They still use that one lady's face. And then AI, yeah, like this channel's always been kind of garbage, huh? Like, even by like the anti-woke stance, it's always been kind of like trash. I know it's a secondary channel too. It's like Geeks and Gamers 2. I think this is where they do most of their stuff. 50,000 subscribers. And these views are garbage. These are recent. I was obviously cut up from their streams, but look at that. Like, this is so fucking, like, this is so sad, man. Like, truly just slop. It's just fucking slop. Like, there's no other way to put it. It's just slop. And this is their active channel. Like, this is their active shit. Like, it's over James Gunn's DCU crumble. It's like, obviously it doesn't. Like, obviously this didn't happen. Let me, I'm being weird. Let me check on some other people. Let's do RK Outpost. I have a feeling, I think, wait, they have a podcast together? Jesus Christ. Oh no. And again, this guy has 346,000 subscribers. And it's like, yeah, I think, I feel like John Wick, where he's like, everyone keeps asking if I'm back. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. Like, I think woke is back. I think wokeness. I think wokeness is coming back. I think wokeness is coming back. I'm not gonna watch this stuff because they're even now having to pivot. Look, now they're pivoting to Hassan content. Oh, they're crashing. Oh, they're crashing hard. You had that one pop off right here, but look at this. 470,000. 470,000 subscribers, and look at this shit they got to do. Like, they hit the fuck Hassan button 10 days ago, 12 days ago. They hit the fuck Hassan button, and it didn't work. It didn't work. And they're talking about Donald Trump and Charlie Kirk. Oh no, yeah. They have a couple of pop-offs, but most of this shit is, oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Woke is coming back, you guys. Oh, we're coming back. Like you can literally see it. You can see it. That's why they're suddenly talking about like random shit. Like Elon was talking about Netflix, 25K, okay. Antifa the shits himself, 38K. Insane woman trashes Little Caesar, 26K. Fuck shit. Ooh, how about fuck Hassan? There we go. He's sounds gross. And then oh yeah, Ghost Yote failed. Wait, that's not working. I'm getting less views on that. Let's go back to talking about Intergalactic, a game that didn't come out yet. Oh shit, how about Hassan? Is it popping off now? Nope. Not popping off now? Okay. Let's go about Disney Tron. He couldn't even get the Tron bump. He couldn't even get the Tron bump. And then he tries to go for Hassan every couple of days. And he's not getting the bump. Like Tron Ares being shitting on Tron Ares should be easy. And he's struggling right now. Also, love how Snoop Dogg's enemy 3 days ago, and then you go back, like, where was it? Like a month ago, and he's like, Hollywood's punishing him, and now it's Snoop Dogg's our enemy. Oh, this is awesome, though. This is awesome. The short and fraud is short and frauding right now, you guys. Woke is coming back. Woke is coming back, baby. People are tired of this shit. People are tired of this. Who else is? Well, I know this guy. I think it's Hypnotic, right? Let's see. I know he posts this video literally every fucking day. Yeah, I think. Yeah, they're all kind of. They're all kind of fucking tanking right now. Damn, dude, 2K views? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. You guys, we're back. Woke is back, baby. Like besides like Critical Drinker and stuff like that, like the big ones, everyone else is struggling. And if you notice, the content shifts too. Two big reasons Twitch is collapsing, and it has nothing to do with Amaranth. But it's like look. Didn't he have more than 120? Did he lose subscribers? Whatever. But it's like 9Ks, 9K, 31, 8K, 24, 11K, 5K, 6K, 11K, 13K, 7K. Like, oh, baby. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Are people not caring anymore? Are people not caring anymore? And before any of those like loser people come, be like, look at your views, look at your views. My views are public also. So is my sub count. I have a fairly good sub to view ratio. That's 124,000 subscribers. And like he's pulling in like not even half of them. 11K. Like one video, of course, it's every once in a while it gets like 62, but like 13K, 32K, 46K, 42K, 19K. But like 9.3. Oh yeah, dude. We're woke is back, you guys. Woke is back on the menu, boys. And it's like I said. He can't even he can't even get the lauded Tommy Tallarico in television bump. IGN should be very afraid. Oh man. Oh. They found actually. Why is Gina Davis? Why is Gina Davis on the cover of this? Yikes! Lara Croft is ruined. Eric She pushes new look for Tomb Raider. 9K views. Oh, it's Jover, bro. Oh, it's so Jover. It's so Jover. It's so Jover. Like, just a year ago, look at the numbers he was hitting. Look at a month ago. A year ago, 2 years ago, but like 10 months ago. Like, lies are a couple, like almost a year ago. But like, this is when he was popping off. This is when he was popping. And then it's like, oh yeah, dude. It's fucking, it's Jover, man. It's so Jover. They had a good run, but it's done. It's done. Woke is back, baby. I'm calling it. I feel like I'm at like election night at the board. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Woke is back. We're back, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They never got overseas, baby. No, they didn't. And that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, even if it was happening slowly, now it's starting to snowball. These people are getting desperate. They're getting desperate. That's why if you go on like their social media, they're all trying to like, oh, let's do the whole fuck Hassan and the collar get, and now let's talk about Twitch. Now let's do this because they're not even at the bottom of the barrel. The bottom of the barrel is their ceiling. They are in some abstract level. They're like with fucking, they're in Dante's Inferno right now, okay? They're in like the seventh circle of hell, okay? They're trying to find something. They're trying to find something. And it's nothing sticking. Nothing sticking. Which ironically is funny that I said the seventh circle of hell, because the seventh circle in Dante's Inferno is about violence. Violence against themselves, violence against others, and then violence against like God and nature. So pretty apt, I'd say. But yeah, it's so bad. It's so fucking bad. I love it though. I've been telling you guys. This shit was not gonna last. People get tired. There's only so many times you can be mad at like a trans flag in the background. There's only so many fucking times that people are getting back. You know what? I don't care about this anymore. Actually, it was cool when you guys said that this was woke and gay, but now, after the 100th time, I'm starting to think maybe this is all you got. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm still doing this because it's just like we got to revel. We had to deal with so much shit, you guys. You've seen the psychic damage I've had to accrue over the last 2 years. Look at Nux. 2 million subscribers, 11K, 31K, 20K. And I know people are going to be like, this isn't even his main, this is his main channel. But this isn't his most active channel. I know he's on that. Not I don't know Twitter. He's on that. He has the Nuxanor channel, right? Like Nuxanor, right? And it's like he's had to go fully in order to stay relevant. He's had to go hard on a political, on the pro-Israel type tip, because his anime shit is done. No one cares about that. This is all he does now. And like, look at this shit. Like, Fox News, Fox News, Fox News, Fox News. Obviously, he's adding the Fox News things, but like, this is it. This is all he has. This wasn't even how it started, right? This started as like anime shit. This started as anime. 4 years ago. This started as anime. And then within the last like 6 months, it switched to this shit. Oh, it's the oldest video. Oh, this is awesome. This is so awesome. And you can see it. You see like, oh, this one was just like reaction to stuff and whatever, right? And then you look at the current stuff and it's like politics. Politics. I am suddenly a poli-sci major. I now understand the geopolitical issues of the Middle East. And yes, I know Nux Taku's Israeli and he's pro-IDF. But like, well, actually, he's Canadian, right? I think he's Israeli Canadian. He moved to Israel. But now it's just like, it's over and then it's 1,000%. And then it's like, damn, dude, like he's such a piece of shit too. It's so awesome though, how like they have to be so fucking shitty in order to maintain any audience because no one cares about the other shit. Look at this guy. All his videos now are just, I mean, they're about Hassan, but it's like I said last video, he's just become the I'm going to sit in my chair and yell at the camera for the next 16 minutes, 18 minutes. These people are pathetic, and here he is whining every day. He was like, I miss streaming. I love streaming. It's so good. It's so awesome. I need to take some time away. And then he just said, you know what's better than streaming? Complaining about the same guy over and over and over and over and over. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to find my religion, which is just a code for I'm going to be worse and then use the Bible for defense. But it's like, oh, it's so great. It's so fucking great, dude. It's so great. I love this so much. Like, I love that they have to be this to have an audience. They can't be authentic. That's also what I want to talk about too. Like, these people aren't authentic, right? Because if they were authentic, it wouldn't be a surprise. And people, oh my God, I can't believe so-and-so did this. I showed you guys in one of my videos where I was talking about people are miserable. Where Tectone was like, if you're transphobic, if you're a bigot, you don't belong in my community. And now look at him 4 years later. Like, inauthentic. Inauthentic. It's crazy. Nuxno drops every 3 hours. Yeah, I'm saying like that, like, imagine that being your life. Misery. And some of them, like, are doing like 100K views, sure, for now, but it's not sustainable. We've seen the other channels. It's not sustainable. Like, it's just not sustainable. Well, hold on. He made One Piece videos, though. He said One Piece OST lacked into being epic or exciting as a key flaw, and that is a take I should look more seriously at how bad it was given modern day. No, honestly, like, if we're gonna talk anime for a second, the problem with One Piece from an audio standpoint is like they've been using the same fucking soundboard for like 30 years, and they don't modernize it. That's one thing holding it back. When I said white knight, I wasn't trying to insult you. I just disagree with the random video. No hard feelings, right? Hey, listen. I mentioned in that video that I knew people were gonna say white knighting. That's why I cut off the pass. I'm not mad. It's no hard feelings for sure. But like I also want to talk about this too with you guys. I would rather be seen as a white knight. I would rather be seen as someone who virtue signals than as one of these amoral assholes. Okay? Because I think if more people were virtue signaling, we wouldn't have to deal with this bullshit anymore. And this isn't to say that I do not stand by my virtues. Like, I am who you see, but I would much rather have that be out there. Because what's the downside to that? You know, like what's the downside to white knighting? Because people just look at like, oh, it's cringe. Okay, it's cringe, but like, I'd rather be cringe than like a fascist. You know what I mean? Or like a misogynist. I'd rather go, but that guy's cringy than versus like, I'm gonna cover my drink around him. It's okay to be cringe. I think people trying to avoid being cringe do it to such a degree where they end up being like Jack Doherty. Better a bash than a conservative. But no, I don't have hard feelings towards you. I will say though, I think my method that I've adopted earlier this year is starting to pay off now, because a lot of people, and not pointing, not singling one out, but a lot of people go in my comment section and try to act reckless as if I won't respond. I'm like, you want me to respond? So I'm going to give you what you want. I'm going to put you right on my community post, right there. And then it's like, oh, okay. You know, like, because I had someone else also today who left a comment, and I was like, well, like, he was calling me like obsessed with Tectone because of the video I did. And I'm like, hey, man, you called me a nobody. That I was a nobody complaining about Tectone, who doesn't like the guy who falsely accused me of rape, talking about Hassan. And then I was like, I'm a nobody, but then you commented on my page 13 times. So what does that mean? And then it became my bad, right? Which good. We love growth here. We clap for growth here. But if you guys remember what I said last year when like Trump went to the office, I said I was going to be fighting. I'm going to be pushing. I'm going to be more aggressive in that way, because look at the outcome now. Now people are like, oh, holy shit, I didn't watch the whole video. Maybe I should next time watch the whole video before I say something. Maybe I should clarify my statements. Because and the guy said he apologized, he made a mistake, and I deleted the comment. So you can't even see it, right? I'm not an asshole, but like, I'm also not going to be kind to people like that. So if you see me in the comment section, like telling people to shut the fuck up, yeah. Because people need that now. People want to be babied. I'm like, that's not what we do here. We're not babying people here. We're past the babying phase. Getting these hands. These hands are big, but they can be gentle. It can be an open palm, not closed palm, not closed fist, open. Because at the end of the day, you guys, I legitimately, truthfully, from the bottom of my heart, I just want better for you. Well, for being really well, I want better overall, so I don't have to deal with this shit, but I want better for you. Wait. Did Buy Sweet Carol come out already? You guys, Buy Sweet Carol came out and no one fucking told me? You guys are fucking fake. It came out October 9th. You guys are fake fans. Hold on, I'm buying this game right fucking now. Are you kidding me? What? Continue to payment. You guys are the worst fans, honestly. Feel bad. And I'm buying Mega Bonk. Continue to payment. Holy shit. Like, y'all really had me out here not playing these games? I thought y'all fuck with me the long ways. What's going on? I'm literally installing it now. Fucking, y'all the worst. I'm not fake for not wishlisting it. Y'all fake for not reminding me. Y'all should be like, hey, I see your guys' comments. You'll be like, when are you doing this? When are you going to play this? Have you heard this? Oh, play Ghost of Yote. Give me a PS5. But no one wants to tell me about Sweet Carol? All right. Okay. Fuck you guys. You know what? When my shit blows and I'm getting invited to like TwitchCon and VidCon, I'm going to remember this shit. I am going to remember this shit. Do you get it once in a while? I'm going to go watch the movies this weekend too. I do shit, but like, I mean, hello. I was just in New York. You want to search up Buy Sweet Carol? I talked about that. See, if you were a real fan, you would have known. I talked about that the stream before I went to New York. No, actually, I love you guys. You guys are great. You guys are so great, honestly. Which is why it's so funny to me when like, have you thought about doing rants on incels and men going their own way? Buddy, welcome to my channel. Yeah, I do that shit all the time. Not particularly men going their own way, which has been around for a long time. Like, holy shit, think like my Tumblr days I heard about that. The amount of red pill knowledge I have for someone who's ostensibly not that is insane. Men going their own way, men's right activists, like red pill, black pill, you're like looks macking, all that shit, pills macking, like all that shit I knew about before people talked about it. I used to have another channel, but I lost my my password, so I stopped owning there. But I was my political channel, so I knew about a bunch of that shit. Like I was talking about Nick fucking Fuentes like 3 years ago. Him and what's her name, Pearl Davis. So yeah, I thought, you know what, I'm done with that. It's okay. It's not gonna ever come to my hobbies. And then lo and behold, here we are streaming on a Monday. I know. This isn't going to be a common occurrence though, especially me streaming 3 days in a row, but I have some time today. Anytime I have time to stream, I'll stream. I even recorded a video for tomorrow, a short video about Jack Doherty. I was productive today. They don't shut the fuck up. Everyone knows. True. 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 True, they don't. But it's like, it's just like, why keep doing this? Why keep doing this? Okay. Also, you guys, we're streaming. Are the grifters up to do anything today? No. In fact, a lot of their channels are, I think, starting to tank. But we gotta talk about some of these woke shit because that's what y'all come here for. You might be out of a job, they have no more content. No, because that's why I've also uploaded videos where I'm talking about other topics because I am not solely contingent. My content is not contingent on their behaviors. But honestly, it will be a never-ending stream. Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit.
That turns into a fight. Sony.
So one thing I hate, one thing I really hate is when something catches on, like a format catches on, like an original creator, and then everyone apes it to the point where you can't tell who's the original anymore. So this format, at least in my estimation, started by the paint explainer, I think his name was. Who might be AI, might not be. Like the paint explainer. Why'd I just start? Sorry. But like this is how it started to me. Like this is what I saw. And so it was like, if you look at like their thumbnails, it's mostly like painted pictures, right? Pictures of things, and it's like the most forbidden places are the worst, are the most deadly, or whatever. Every extinct animal, every dinosaur we've debunked. Most forbidden place on Earth, the crazy persistent that got serial killers caught, the deadliest snipers in history, every major human sick that changed the history forever. Like they started like that, and then that popped off to just being like explainer videos. Like if I was like every like dark universe explained, right? And it's like this isn't from like the paint explainer. Now it's like easy explained, Fictionary, the analyst, easy explained again. Like it's like everyone else just decided to ape that exact like thumbnail style, and then it zooms in. They all zoom in, mind you. They all zoom into the left. Like they all zoom in and they're all AI voices, but they all came from that guy. So I look at this and it's like, this is literally the same thing.
Concord 2000.
Like I hate that. It's like, like goddamn. But this isn't even like copying someone's homework and like changing a little bit. This is literally like, I'm gonna just put my name on your homework. And like it's because like content is no, like I hate saying the word content. Like videos on YouTube are no longer created to like entertain an audience. It's there to entertain an algorithm. These things are algorithmically friendly. It's everything explained in a short amount of time, right? And so like the algorithm likes that because you can pump out constant videos. Every woke flop video game explained in 17 minutes. Here's the thing though. There's no way they play Tell Me Why. There's no fucking way. I play Tell Me Why. Suicide Squad's not woke. Battlefield's not woke. Like, Concord's not woke either. They will never tell you why Concord is woke. They just look at the character designs they don't like and say, "Oh, this is a trans game." Like, let's see what the person says.
Concord 2024, Sony really thought they could sell us Overwatch in space for $60. What we actually got was a game so corporate and soulless, it should have come bundled with a diversity seminar and a LinkedIn premium trial. Concord launched, tanked, and refunded itself faster than you could uninstall it? The setup sounds fun on paper. A bunch of free gunners shooting across space for contracts like a Saturday morning cartoon with laser guns, except it plays like a PowerPoint presentation on teamwork. You pick your hero, load into a beige map, and immediately forget what you're doing. The gunplay is technically...
You notice how that has nothing to do with the actual game? Like, listen to this.
Except it plays like a PowerPoint.
It plays like a PowerPoint presentation on teamwork. You hear that sentence. What do you think they're going to show you afterwards? Someone says, this game plays like a PowerPoint presentation on teamwork. What is your first thought? What do you think that's meant to evoke? Because to me, what that says is, okay, PowerPoint presentation on teamwork. So like, you're going to have to do things like synergy and, support each other and, make sure everyone has fun, like something like that, right? Instead, this person goes,
presentation on teamwork. You pick your hero, load into a beige map, and immediately forget what you're doing.
None of that sounds like that would relate to the power presentation, right? You just described how fucking hero shooters work. You pick a character, you load into your map. Sure, he wants to add an adjective, beige map, but you load into your map. That's how games work. Guess what happens when you're playing Fortnite? Hey, you'll never guess what happens when you log into a Battlefield online, when you play Warzone online. Guess what happens? Like, guess what happens when you load into a match in like a fucking PUBG? People still play that. You pick a character and then you load into a match. That's every multiplayer game. That's every online multiplayer game.
The gunplay is technically fine, but it has all the impact of firing Nerf darts into a wet napkin. The game tried to sell itself on...
That's actually a pretty good thing to say, though.
Episodic storytelling, meaning you were supposed to care about these quirky characters week after week, but the story beats land with the emotional punch of a corporate diversity ad.
But that's twice. That's twice he's leaned on the corporate diversity ad.
Every hero feels like a marketing slide. We've got the funny one, the stoic one, the non-binary sniper, and the girl with blue hair who says, "Hell yeah, queen." Great, but...
But does she say that?
Corporate diversity ad. Every hero
like,
feels
does she
like
say
a marketing
that?
slide. We've got the funny one, the stoic one, the non-binary...
He says non-binary. Hey, can you guys read what this says right here? Can you guys see what that says right here? Can you guys see what it says right next to warden? Those pronouns right there. Because non-binary would mean she would be they, them. Not she, her. Those are the pronouns for someone who fits into the gender binary. A woman. Women go by she, her. If they're non-binary, it'd be like it'd be they, she, they, her. Plenty of straight cisgender women have colored hair. No, that's not true, because people on the internet told me only queer people do that. And also, it would make sense
Sniper and the girl with blue...
if he said it about this person, even though they also go by she, her. But they don't, like, this is what I mean. Like, even their phoned in commentary is phoned in. They're not even putting effort into rage bait slop. Like, they can't even muster the gusto to be like accurately making fun of something. Like, he's gonna call her blue hair, right?
Marketing slide. We've got the funny one, the stoic one, the non-binary sniper, and the girl with blue hair.
That's purple. Like, like we can't even get, like, our color is fucking woke too. You see blue with every hair color that's dyed, no matter what the color is.
Who says, "Hell yeah, queen." Great, but where's the character? This is where people start shouting, "It's woke." But the problem isn't representation, it's that representation's the only thing they bothered to represent.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm so glad they have more green lizard guy representation and big blue whatever the fuck representation. Hell yeah, man. That's what I've been fighting for, you guys. This time I'm running this channel, I've always told you guys, and you can back me up on this, we need more lizard people, and we need more blue, I want to say like robot red face people. I've been pushing that for years. I've been pushing that for years.
It's like the devs were terrified to give anyone flaws, so instead they just gave them quips. The result? A cast that feels about as real as AI-generated influencers. Even worse, the game launched...
Also, I'm sorry, that's also fucking stupid. What do you mean you're supposed to give them flaws? You're playing a hero shooter. Like, what? Like, did you want them to have a panic attack in the middle of a fight? Like, what are you talking about? Also, the game got canceled, so you didn't get to see any character growth in terms of like the multimedia aspect of it. It got canceled the same month it came out. Like, what is this expectation? Like, Jesus Christ. Do you have one of the fun fact of Tucson? He falsely accused a guy of abuse. I mean, Tucson, we've talked about them before. But I'm gonna talk about this video. Even once the game launched as a paid hero shooter in a world where, see, this is the only valid criticism that I have seen. And you want to know why I say that? Because I've made this exact critique, and I can prove it. Hold on, I'll make sure I can dox myself. I can prove it though. I've made that exact criticism.
It's me. Why they were having those expectations, considering the fact that the market they were trying.
Yes, here. 2 minutes into this. Look, I'm gonna examine the same point.
I don't know why they were having those expectations, considering the fact that the market they were trying to penetrate is so heavily oversaturated that literally hundreds of games have come out in this genre and have disappeared in the ether. In fact, the only games that are still out right now that could be comparable to this is Overwatch 2, Apex, Fortnite, the Modern Warfare, the battle game, right? And I'm missing one. I'm missing one, aren't I? I'm missing an obvious one. Tell me which one I'm missing. But point being, the market is fierce. And you have a game like Deadlock, which is by Valve, which is doing amazingly well. You also have the upcoming Marvel Rivals. And one thing all these games have in common for this genre is that they're free to play.
See?
Concord cost $40. Now, compared to AAA games, $40 is a steal. That's $30 less than typical price. But those other $70 games offer a single player experience. They are mostly offline. You can play the game at your own place. You don't have to constantly be keeping up with the seasons or anything like that. That is not the free-to-play model. This game tried to adopt the free-to-play model without having the actual free-to-play part. The games as a service idea is a very difficult idea to actually find success.
Okay, you guys can watch it if you want. But like, that's my Why Conquer Flop video. But I said that a year ago. Like, that is the only valid criticism for the Concord. But why did it go back? I heard it twice? Weird. But like, that's the only valid criticism I've seen from Concord. And I already made that point. Everything else is fluff though. Everything else is bullshit. Everything else he said in this video is like, besides his critique about like the impact of the shooting, everything else has been worthless. That's not actual valid criticism of the game itself and why it didn't work.
As a paid hero shooter, in a world where Apex, Valorant, and Overwatch 2 are free. Charging for this was like charging admission to an empty theme park. No wonder Sony pulled the plug before the servers could even catch their breath. Conquer didn't fail because it was inclusive. It failed because it was creatively bankrupt, a game that desperately wanted to be cool, funny, and progressive.
But how does that make it woke? Like, how does it make, see that there's no consistency? Then why is this even in the video about woke flops?
But ended up being none of the above. It's like watching corporate culture try to floss dance.
And in the wilds, it's anyone's game.
Dragon Age The Veilguard 2024. Dragon Age. The Veilguard is what happens when a studio forgets how to make a fantasy RPG and decides to make a Pinterest board instead. BioWare promised a triumphant return to Thetis. What we got looks like a cosplay fashion show run by Hot Topics HR department. The game swaps the dark, gritty tone of Origins for a neon Hero Squad vibe, as if...
Wait, why did he skip Inquisition? He skipped Inquisition and Dragon Age 2, right? He just said Origins. He, hey, wait, hold on. Dragon Age Origins looks like this, all right? Looks like this. Whatever, everyone say gray, art style, whatever, right? Cool. Dragon Age 2 looks like this. This and this don't really look the same. And it's not even because, oh, the console came out. These came out in the same console. This is a different art style than this. This is also brighter and cleaner. This is brighter and cleaner. And then you have Dragon Age Inquisition, which looks even brighter and even cleaner. It's already colorful by Dragon Age Inquisition. If anything, it's more in line with Dragon Age Inquisition. Like, it's more in line with Dragon Age Inquisition. Like, I hate when people do that. Like, if you want to make your point, just do the research, then make your point. Why would you skip? You went from Dragon Age, or you skipped 2 other games. They skipped 2 other games.
They were auditioning for Guardians of the Galaxy Medieval Edition. You've got Rook, the blank slate protagonist, and a 7-person cast of companions that all look like they escaped from a Pride parade and a Sephora ad.
Oh, this is so good. We're only 2 minutes into it. I can feel myself working right now. Oh, I'm working, you guys. Oh, I'm working right now. Every piece of commentary he's saying is trying to score anti-woke points. Because what the fuck are you talking about? Is it like Pride from Sephora?
Cast of companions that all look like they escaped from a Pride parade and a Sephora ad at the same time.
What the fuck does that mean? Have you never seen a Sephora ad? Have you ever never seen a, that makes no sense. It's like a Pride parade. Have you never seen Pride? No one's even having the Pride colors on here. Like, you see how, hold on. Let me check his account real quick. I feel like, oh yeah, oh my God. Oh, holy shit, this is all they do. I guarantee this channel started like this year. I guarantee this channel started this year. I'm sorry, last year, my mistake. 45 videos. Look at that, woke. 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 Oh, he just hit the woke button. He just copy pasted woke button. Woke girl boss. Woke. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Oh, I had a feeling. I had a hunch. By the way, I think a Sephora ad looks like this. So like, does this look anything like this? What Sephora ad looks like this? What Pride for looks like this? Yeah, he mentioned Sephora because he's reading off a list of like, what's something I heard other anti-woke people say? Oh yeah, this looks like it's a Sephora ad. This looks like this is a pride parade. Like, brother, what?
Diversity? Sure. Depth? Not so much. The woke complaints aren't about who's in the party. It's about how shallow they are. Every
Then it's not woke. Like, this is what I'm talking about. They have to force this. He's literally telling you it's not woke. He's literally saying it's not woke, it's just shallow. Is shallow woke now? Because from what I could see, people want things to be shallow, right? That's the anti-woke side. We want the girls to be just eye candy. We don't want them having personalities because we call them girl bosses. But now you're saying it's woke because they're shallow? That's crazy.
Canyon has a bold haircut, a sexuality checkbox, and exactly one personality trait: snarky but supportive. Remember when Dragon Age gave you complicated relationships, betrayal, moral dilemmas, and world-shaking choices? Now you get sarcastic tweets disguised as dialogue. Combat's faster, flashier, and somehow emptier. Gone are the tactical pauses and careful planning. Now it's all bright colors, cooldown timers, and characters yelling quips every 3 seconds.
But do you see how that section right there, if you took it out and put it in like a normal review, that wouldn't raise any flags. It wouldn't be any dog whistles. It's like, yeah, he's not a fan of the change to the combat system. He's not a fan of changes to aesthetics. He wishes it was more tactical, right? That's actually valid. But then they have to wrap it in the, well, it's woke because it's shallow. That's why it's woke. Like, brother, what?
Exploration's bigger, sure, but it's also so linear you could play it with one hand while scrolling TikTok with the other. And while the art style's brighter, the writing's somehow dimmer. Every cutscene feels like it's waiting for a laugh track that never comes. The real tragedy is that Veilguard doesn't even seem proud of being Dragon Age. It's like the devs were embarrassed by their own legacy and decided to sand off anything remotely controversial or challenging. Gone is the moral ambiguity of Ferelden or the political...
See, okay, I'm gonna skip ahead a bit because I think even within the first few minutes, let's just see. I have a theory here.
2022 reboot.
This is AI 100%, by the way.
Upon a time,
100%.
Saints Row was gloriously insane. A series where you could beat people with a giant purple toy and ride a UFO through downtown. Then 2022 happened, and Volition decided what fans really wanted was a gang of college roommates talking about their side hustles and emotional boundaries. This reboot turned pure chaos into corporate oatmeal. The boss used to be a lunatic who ruled the...
See, his whole thing is he doesn't like the corporatization of games. He's saying these games feel slow and corporate. I ask you, what is woke about that? What is woke about standing off identity? What is woke about that? There's nothing. There's nothing woke about that. But they have to make this a woke, anti-woke thing to get views. So they have to force it in a place where it literally makes no sense.
City with swagger and absurdity. Now, they sound like they're pitching a small business loan on LinkedIn.
Like all his complaints are just like, oh, it's corporate, it's corporate, it's corporate, it's corporate, it's corporate, it's corporate. Like, watch here. Now, Dustboy, I'm waiting for this one. This is what I want to see.
2024.
Also, Dustborn's not even a flop because we don't even know how much it sold or how much it cost. They just don't like Dustborn.
Dustborn wants to be punk, political, and profound, but mostly it's just painfully boring. It's like someone tried to turn a Twitter thread about the power of words into a video game. You play PAX, a courier hauling a mysterious package across a divided America with a van full of misfits. Sounds like a great setup for chaos, right? Instead, it's more like a 6-hour road trip with people who never stop reminding you how morally enlightened they are. The game's big hook is words as weapons. You literally fight with dialogue, except there's no real combat. You just press a button, watch a speech bubble explode, and the story moves on like nothing happened.
I like that he says that there's no real combat, and then it's like, here's someone, here's.
Words as weapons. You literally fight.
I mean, not hitting that giant thing with the. I played that part. The combat's not the best. It's not robust at all. The game obviously probably better without it, but like to say that there's no combat and then just show combat happening. Who edited this? Oh, you're probably the AI.
Fight with dialogue, except there's no real combat. You just press a button, watch a speech bubble explode, and the story moves on like nothing happened. It's supposed to be symbolic and deep, but it feels more like an educational mini-game from 2006. And then there's the cast. Multicultural, queer, loud, and weirdly lifeless. Representation isn't the problem. The writing is.
Do you see what I'm talking about, though? Do you see what I'm talking about? Everything he says has nothing to do with what would make it woke. Like that's just the theme of this video. We don't even have to watch all of this. Like, okay, like tell me why. It's gonna be like, let me guess. You're gonna say representation is not the problem. The problem is because Tyler is trans. The problem is it's just so boring. Let me see.
Two adult twins reunite
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
trans pitch. The game wants to handle that identity with care, and it does. But in the process, it forgets to give anyone else an actual personality. Every scene feels like a carefully vulnerability.
What did I just tell you?
Representational twin sense mechanic, but it plays out like clicking between two YouTube videos of the same scene and then pretending it mattered. It's not offensive. It's just
That's just like this video. Like this is what I'm saying. Like they don't even have. I can just go to the end. He's gonna be like, it's not woke because she's black. It's woke because the dialogue sucks. Every quest feels like an errand. Every enemy feels like a damage sponge. Every reward feels like a participation ribbon. Okay.
And every enemy. The issue here. The issue is that the game has no.
Like this is. Wait. Okay. So Suicide Squad. Let's a prediction. It's not woke because it has women or sleeper. It's woke because it's the issue is that the game is fucking boring, or a game has the dialogue sucks, right?
Hours. The premise should have been incredible. The Justice League's gone rogue. Brainiac's taken
It's corporate.
his greatest hero.
It's corporate.
Live service mess. Part shooter, Win, Deadshot, King Shark, and Captain Boomerang. 4 characters rewritten to appeal to people who find Fortnite lore too intimidating. Harley used to be then remove every joke that weak points.
Okay.
Loot drops are
So the gameplay cycle.
The tragedy is that Rocksteady your premise into a Soul League. It kills your will to play.
What?
How to make
Soulless,
you feel
right?
powerful. Now
Soulless?
they make you feel tired. They turned a dark, mature premise into a soulless grind where even killing Superman.
So like their whole video. Like even the audience, even his audience is like, no, I wanted blood. I wanted blood. If I'm watching a video about woke flops, you don't need to salvage every woke trash with it didn't flop because of woke, because it was trash. It was trash because it was woke. Like they're telling him you're grifting wrong. You're grifting wrong. You're grifting wrong. This video is wrong on every level. These games aren't just woke. No. They're incredibly woke. No, Dragon Age fell because they're woke. Oh, this is. You know what? I think what he's doing. Is he's baiting. Let me see this one here.
Velma,
Okay.
2023.
Let's see.
Of a political agenda. The backlash was not limited to longtime fans, many viewers who were open to be unappealing. Despite the studio's initial hopes, the series was canceled after its second season following poor viewership and the widespread negative reception.
Wait, let me
I
see.
have a disease where I can't recognize people who aren't hot.
Is it called rudeness?
Santa Inc., 2021. Another HBO Max production, Santa
Never
Inc.,
heard of this.
took a satirical and adult-oriented was intensely negative. On YouTube, the official trailer for Santa Inc. received one of the highest
Let's get these kids some
presents.
Q-Force 2021.
Netflix.
Netflix's Q-Force was pitched as an adult anime.
You know what? I think what he's doing here, he might have got me. I think what he's doing here is, wait, hold on, wait.
Dead End Paranormal Park, originally released on Netflix, and a serialized puzzle that kids can successful children content with nihilism. And yes, with complex identity narratives that require nuance to process responsibly. Here's the issue with Dead End Paranormal Park in the kids' lane.
I want to see
It
something.
actively teaches. It doesn't merely portray, it instructs, often explicitly, about identity, family conflict, and social acceptance. Instruction can be fine, but when the primary audience is children who are still forming categories and boundaries, you can't wave away the content categories, age signals.
Let me
It's
see.
didactic. It carries a posture of, we are here's main character. Even sympathetic outlets framed are best suited for middle grade, profound,
Okay.
the kids additional warnings around LGBT.
Okay, so maybe he's not doing what I think he's doing, and maybe he is just like a grifter. Because what it seemed like in this video was that he was trying to be like, I'm gonna lure you in. I'm gonna call it woke, so you guys watch it, but then it's actually not woke, and I'm gonna explain why. But no, it's not. It's just literally I am grifting. I'm just doing it in the wrong direction. I'm just doing it the wrong way. Oh my god, dude. Also, like, yeah, like, tell me why. I played that game. I like to tell me why. I liked it. I don't agree with most of what he said in that, but if he's like woke baiting, I feel like he was woke baiting in the one we just saw with the woke flop video game explained, because his comment section's mad at him. Like, they're pissed. Like, one of them said, you said it didn't fail because it was woke, and then proceeded to list the signs of woke ideology. Woke is the sickness, soulless trash, woke games are the symptom. Like, literally, like, here, I'm not exaggerating. Literally every comment is about him doing this. Like, look at this shit. You would have had my like if not for it's not bad because it's woke. Yes, it is. Stop defending woke games. My tolerance to woke games and films is as high as tolerance to peanuts by someone who's allergic. That, what? You earned a thumbs down by lying about these pieces of garbage not being woke and not failing miserably because of it. That's literally the definition of woke. Woke isn't the problem. Everyone with the brain. No. Woke is definitely the problem. Like, literally his entire comment section, like, is just mad at him for not calling it woke. Like, it's crazy. If you gotta stay woke this game to a reason why something failed, and guess what? It's because it's woke. Like, shut up, say the same thing. It is because it was woke. It is because it was my first. It is because it was LGBT. It was crap. All these games were crap because they're woke. I think I lost my ability to speak after reading that sentence. All these games are woke as fuck. The video chat sells on what those games are not woke but bad, misfire. Like, they're all mad at him. Like, they're all mad at him. All 104 comments of people mad at him because he said these games actually were bad but not woke. And that's something I've always been saying. So many people have lost the ability to just say a game was bad. Like, they've completely lost the ability to just say, I didn't like this game because the mechanics or the gameplay or the controls was bad. They've completely lost that ability to do so, and everything is now framed within, well, it's woke. It has shallow writing. The character interactions are really surface level. The combat is brain dead. But that's not the problem. The problem is it's woke. Like, that's where we are. Where, and you even saw me, I was giving some credence. Like some of the criticism, like, yeah, that's valid. Like, absolutely. You can 100% be like, yeah, this shit is garbage because I feel like it went away from what made the series special. But he had to package that within the, oh, well, it's also woke and it's a flop because it's woke. And then when he tried to when he even tried a little bit to be like, well, there's other factors to consider why game's bad, his audience literally is like, no, you're wrong. There's nothing else to consider. It fell because it's woke. Like that's all it is. Woke. I can't even begin to understand. I can't. Also, we haven't done in a long time. We haven't checked out the woke detector list. We haven't done any woke stuff. I feel like I have to get back to my roots. We haven't done a lot of woke checking stuff. But I feel like it's time for us to go through some old content. We're going to the woke rankings, you guys. We're seeing how woke shit is lately. Let's see if there's anything new that I shouldn't play because it's woke. And you know what? Fuck it. We'll also do. We're gonna do some watch out some DEI. We're also gonna check to see if things are woke or nah. We're also gonna check to see if we're doing a woke extravaganza, anti-woke, because like you said earlier, anti-wokeness is dying. So I want to see what are they trying to do to revive it. So first, let's go to the woke ranking. This is the one that kind of started it all. Like in terms of like multiple people, big creators, small creators, all talking about this. I wanted to see where we are. I wish you could arrange this by date. No, just show me the woke games, please. Okay, so we have Monster Hunter Wild. We know that's woke. Business Sleeper 2. Of course that's woke. Of course that's woke because it contains overtly anti-capitalism and overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, featuring multiple LGBTQ plus characters, including Bliss, who now identifies as non-binary and uses they/them pronouns. Ooh, exciting. Thank you, Bliss. Exogate the initiative. Oh, because there's no distinction between male and female gators. All gators are referred to as they/them pronouns. Oh, I've missed this. Keep Driving. The driving game uses A and B instead of male and female during character creation. Uses a body type slider instead of a clear male-female distinction during character creation. Like, you have to be so stupid. You have to be so stupid to be mad about that. Like, you can't tell the difference. I need clear delineations, you guys, or I can't do it. Odd Sparks and Automation Adventure. No distinction between male and female during character creation. There's a rainbow flag option. Almost all NPCs are POC. Wait, they're mad because there's people of color? Wait. This game was another. They tried this product several months ago. Now to find out they added a rainbow cloak to the game, only confirming their radical leftist ideology. The game is another woke product whose main character is completely androgynous and looks like a transgender. Hey, if they're androgynous, do you know what androgyny means? It means they look like basically both genders at the same time. You can't place what they are. They have androgynous features. But also they look trans. What does that even mean? has an overrepresentation of far leftist extremist ideology and false representation of demographics. What is OddSpark? I'm sorry. What is OddSpark? We're gonna look it up. Because they're acting crazy. What is this game? What is so radical leftist? OddSparks is a blend of automation, and real-time strategy for both diehard fans of automation and automation curious. This is look at this game. Look at this game, okay? Look at these screenshots. And you're telling me you're like, this is woke. They're pushing far leftist radical ideology in a game about automation. Recent reviews, I bet you it's like review bombing. Oh, it's not. I'm wrong. Okay, it says it keeps crashing. But like, this is the game. This is the game, and they're like this pushing a radical leftist ideology. Like, you can't even see your character. Like, you can barely see them. And what did that person say they were? He said they look transgender. They look androgynous and transgender. You could barely see them. You could barely see the character. Dodgeball Academia, pro DEI, subtly anti-family message. I have to see what was anti-fam about this. There are multiple conversations that make reference to LGBTQ relationships in this game. Additionally, the icon on the bathroom door is gender neutral. Hey, dude, your house has a gender neutral bathroom. One of the professors, Fortunato, is wheelchair bound. Oh no. Naya and Nadine both have short hair, which makes them appear more androgynous. Boris reveals his parents left and never returned. The school principal provided him and his sister Vampy the place to live. If you ask Boris to go on a date, he says, I only date strong people, and you are not quite there yet, indicating he would date Otto if Otto was stronger. As a result, this game will be added as not recommended. I can't. I am barely holding it together. What are you talking about? It's called Dodgeball Academia. One of the complaints is someone's in a wheelchair. These two people have short hair. And it's, wait, is it anti-family because the parents left, but the school principal became his parent? So what is the anti-family? It's only blood relations that count? This is the best part, though. If you ask someone to date, they say, I only date strong people, and you're not there yet. Which means that he would date you if you were strong. Like, yeah. This is Watch Dogs, pro-immigration messaging. Future's artificially diverse cast. They live in Chicago. What are we doing? Oh, the hacker bad boy is revealed to be a female Canadian. Oh no. It's pro-immigration. They have one immigrant in this whole game. Features artificially diverse cast in a game that's artificial, that's based in Chicago. Watch Dogs is Chicago. It's set in Chicago. What do you think Chicago is? And they have a Canadian. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. This is so great. This is so fucking great, dude. I'm gonna search for Sorry We're Closed. Of course it's gonna be woke. You kidding? Features too many queer characters, including the player character. Features multiple non-binary characters whose they, them pronouns. Oh, this is so good. This is it's. And then my favorite thing is I always want to see what they do recommend. Like what's not woke? And it's like downhill. Cursed of the Dead Gods, Orcs Must Die 3. A lot of these games like you would never play. You would never play. You would never play these games. Like you're playing Pharaoh and Cleopatra. You're playing. Okay, to be fair, I did play Vermintide. LA Noir's not woke. Hey, are you sure about that? Are they sure about LA Noir? Are you sure about that? They're for non-woke games. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about Deathloop? You sure about that? I mean, there's a black guy, and then there's a black female who's his nemesis, who can emasculate him. Tomb Raider is woke. What are we doing? Wolfenstein is woke. What are we talking about? How is Wolfenstein not woke? It's political as hell. It's literally about killing Nazis, which apparently is bad nowadays. It is woke. I don't know. I don't. Oh man. Devil May Cry. You aborted baby in this game. Oh. Max Payne 3 not woke. Okay. Okay. All right. And then it's like Train Simulator, Transport Fever, Beam NG Drive. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. This is so fucking awesome. I forgot how much I love these idiots, man. I forgot how much I love these idiots. If we look at each game, so it's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19. So 20 per list. 20, so it's about 400 games you can play. And about 900 games you can't play. You can't play Hitman, you guys. Wait, I thought Tomb Raider wasn't woke. Tomb Raider was in the threat of not being woke. More non-woke games, Tomb Raider. And then here it is, woke right here. For being anti-male? What? This group was a joke. They don't even have a discussion for it. Silent Hill 2 contains overtly anti-family, overtly anti-male, overtly anti-patriarchy, overtly pro-DEI. All the characters in this game display some form of mental illness, physical illness, or both. All characters, perhaps except Laura, appear to have severe depression. The backstories and story events of multiple characters are indicative of anti-family, anti-male, anti-patriarchy themes. So we've never played the Silent Hill games, what I'm hearing. I would go so far as to say you've never played a survival horror game. Amazing. Like it's oh, I missed this, you guys. I missed this. I was focusing so much on grifters. I forgot about these list dudes. I forgot about the listers. Oh wow, Life is Strange is woke. Whoa, what a surprise. Warhammer 40K. Oh, because it uses body type instead of biological sex. Gloomhaven, Insurgency, Mortal Kombat. This is my without question, you guys. This one's my favorite of them all. Dandara, Trials of Fear Edition. Contains overtly pro-DI messaging. The player character is a woman of color fighting against oppression. She's based on a historical figure from Brazil who fought against slavery, and that's what makes it woke. That's what makes it woke. These are the people. These are the same people who will be like, it's not realistic. You're forcing it. It's forced diversity. And then someone's like, fine, I'll make a game about a real woman of color from Brazil who fought against slavery. And I'm like, that's pro DEI. Make her white and make her him. As pro DI messaging for featuring on white hero appears to have storyline based on critical race theory. Oh my god, this website is I could literally do this all day, but I won't because we're gonna go do other woke stuff. But oh, this is so. It's just like, oh yeah, I remember because it had an Asian and black couple. That's why it's woke. Oh my god, this is so awesome. Okay, let's play a little woke or nah. Oh, my Steam ID in there. Has a full boyfriend? Absolutely woke. It's slightly woke. That's not slightly. One Piece Pirate Warriors. One Piece is hella woke. The character Yamato is referred to using he, him pronouns. Yeah, because it's from the anime. Or from the manga. Well, the game's called non-binary. So I'm gonna say it's woke. Whoa. The game called non-binary has a main character that's non-binary? Oh my god. You guys, guess what? I also found a fork in my kitchen. And yesterday I went to a beach and there was sand everywhere. Like, what the a little, yes, they're gay. Like, Wandering Sword, I'm gonna say yeah. I'm not sure about that. Nurse Love, yes. The player character is lesbian, which is bad. Sea of Stars, I play this game, it's woke. One of the statues in the ancient crypt features a pro-trans message. I love that so much. It's woke because one statue. Backer credit statue says trans right. This one's very unfair because only insane people go through backer credits trash. Devs don't have much of a choice either, but it's partly their fault for not imposing stricter rules. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Oh, after reevaluating this issue, I've decided to change the game's rating to not recommended. I was under the impression the crypt was only accessible if you had a backer code. It seems that is not correct. The code simply tells you where a particular monument is within the crypt. Anyone can enter and look around as long as they complete certain steps. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Just for saying trans rights. Woke. It's woke because you can possibly stumble onto this crypt and maybe search it if you're thorough after completing a series of steps. Additionally, the developers could have refused to put such a politically partisan message in their game, but chose not to because they're normal people. A kiss from anything time to have two girls in front and it's Japanese, it's gay. Overcooked is woke because someone's in a wheelchair. Yes, come on, obviously. Listen, I can't pronounce this name, so it's woke. Oh, no, wait, no, that wouldn't be woke, actually. That's my fault. Test drive? Sure, it's gonna be like, you can be body types. Uses unlabeled presets instead of clear. They use no labels and they're still mad. That's so funny. Side of the Abyss, gay. Dear Agony, I'm gonna say nah. What? Heavy social commentary about LGBTQ relationships with living with disability and sex have been the worst place. Judge is woke. Dragon Ball Z is woke. No, it's woke. You can be a female character and fight in this game. It's woke because kids can have rights. This just looks gay. Yeah. Terraria's gay. Descenders, yes, and it's because you can have a pride flag on your bike. Thermal Strands, yes, because woman lead. Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia, yes, because improbable amount of female combatants or some bullshit. One opening scene just diversity disclaimer that says the game was made by multiple. They say that's in every game though. Like they say that in every Assassin's Creed game. Every Assassin's Creed game does this. They literally say it's made for and they've been saying this since Assassin's Creed 1. Like here. By cultural disclaimer. Like it's in like a promotion to jump, right? Oh, sorry, with Syndicate. It started with Syndicate. With Syndicate. When did Syndicate come out? For 10 years. For 10 years they've been doing this. That's basically day one in gaming years. It's 10 years. 10 years they've done this. So since I was 25 years old, they've been doing this. And now they're like, that's woke. It's woke. But online, yes, it's woke because women. I swap friend sim. It has rainbow colors. Woke. Power World, woke. Monster Problem, woke, because you can date anybody, right? Yeah. Most of these are woke. I don't have to even think about it. This is not woke. Oh. Oh, it's a horror game. Of course it's woke. Horror games are super gay. Monster Hunter Wilds, woke. Desperados, nah. Yeah. Keep driving. Localization. Oh, woke. Localization update. Yeah, woke. Dragon Quest, of course, is woke because of body types. Commander World War 3, World 2. Well, this is AI slop, so nah. Islands of the Caliph? Probably nah. Yeah. Gears? Yeah, because a woman. This just looks gay. Also looks gay. Future's female homoeroticism. That's just lesbians. That's just lesbians. What is this female homoeroticism? That's just lesbians. What? It's just called let's just lesbian. Like it's just what. All right, we're done with this one. We're speeding through this because we got to get to DI Detective first off. This is one of the OG Wokies. Which let me actually I didn't do a health check on his thing. That's my fault. Brutus Rambo. Oh, I love that he does AI. It just shows you the kind of level of like quality you're gonna get. 31,000 subscribers, dude. Hell yeah, man. You must be crushing it. People must be loving your stuff. People must be flocking to you. Oh. Oh no. Ugh. Ugh. Bro. Never mind. What is this thumbnail? Why is it Lois from Malcolm in the Middle? Buddy, 30,000 subscribers. 800 views. Joseph Yote has gay samurais. Then why are you putting Ghost of Tsushima on the cover? The final sign Xbox is done. Xbox just mocked physical gamers. Wah wah. Yeah, boy, it looks like that the initial AstroTurf push you got before didn't do shit for you. A year ago, and then just uh-uh. I told y'all. Wait, where is it? There we are. Okay, let's see. Latest detections. Digimon. Latest detections, Halo Infinite? Halo Infinite? That's not even recent, bro. In Spartan customization screen, the game presents body type 1 and body type 2, intentionally avoiding the terms male and female. How is Contraband level 2? Contraband hasn't even come out. It's level 2 because it's featured on Sweet Baby Inc. Oh, doesn't even try. This is God of War Ragnarok is level 3 because Sweet Baby Inc. And because this is the game that got him his shit. I want to see the games that he recommend. DEI free, Abathur. This game was also mentioned in the Woke Awards. What's it called? The Real Game Awards. I love the fact that one of his games that is like DEI free is a literal white supremacist game. This is a literal white supremacist game, The Great Rebellion. And he recommended it. It's like, these guys have ties to Europa. It will never not be funny to me, the lengths they have to go through. Like, what are even these levels? These aren't necessarily DEI games, but they include one or more small, simple DEI-oriented design choices that some may interpret as political statements. So, idiots. Implicit censorship, implementing subtle modifications to character appearances and dialogues in order to comply with DEI objectives. That doesn't make any sense. Also, I like the fact that he basically stole the thing from Doom. Or, Doom. Or, Wolfenstein. Where it's just like, I like how they also don't let you know what the DI principles are. Oh god, that's so 400,000 people in this. Let me see what they're doing here. What do we got going on here? Out of 52 games, they don't recommend 41. What don't they recommend? Spider-Man Miles Morales, what a surprise. Henry Halfhead, we talked about that a couple weeks ago. Tales of the Shire. Wu-Tang Rise of the Deceiver, game not even out yet. Not even available. Not even available for, you can't even pre-order this. It's just wish list. Sweet Baby Inc. involved. Oh. It's so fucking lame, dude. It's so lame. And it's also like super funny that like anytime there's just a black person, it's automatically level 2. Like Zhao, level 2. South of Midnight, level 2. Miles Morales, level 3. Assassin's Creed Shadows, level 3. Relooted. Doesn't have a level. It'll be level 2, though. Spider-Man 2 also has Miles Morales, level 3, baby. Dustborn, level 3. Like, if there's a black person on the cover, there's no level 1. Usual June, level 2. Black person on the cover, level 3, baby. Like, it's so, oh, god damn, dude. Hold on, I'm in the chat. Have you thought about making a video on the nerds complaining about Pokemon Legends? I literally was talking about Pokemon Legends earlier in the stream. Like, I was literally talking about how people being upset for Pokemon Legends makes no sense to me. Especially have people who I know were never into Pokemon selling talking about it. Like, I saw Asmongold talking about it. I'm like, I know he's not a Pokemon fan. I know he's not. He's never mentioned Pokemon before. And then suddenly it's like Pokemon. I love Pokemon, my favorite. Like, it's like Pokemon cards, and then that's it. Like, I literally just checked his channel. Like, there's nothing on his channel about Pokemon that isn't within the last, like, yeah, he's reacting to like Pokemon scams, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. He played Power World, but doesn't have Pokemon. Like, it's so fucking funny. Oh, he's just reacting to someone else's stuff. Of course. But yeah, like, it's so fucking lame, dude. Everyone's a tryhard. Everyone wants to be anti-woke, but the anti-woke bubble is ballooning and popping. Also, that channel we just watched before, that 404 Decoded, it was a comics channel before. 9 months ago. And they most likely deleted their other videos 9 months ago. It was about comics. And then 3 months ago, it just started doing the explained shit. Wait, was it AI before too?
1 year ago in Fresh Kills Park, formerly known as Fresh Kills Landfill, the CEO of ICM complains about the mess and the
That voice sounds awfully different than what we're hearing now. Because
Batman's darkest secret.
Okay, and now it's
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
So it's fully AI, by the way. Just so you know, it's fully AI. It's fully AI video.
The everyday horrors of
like, oh god, like, this is one of the worst things to happen. AI is so garbage, man. God damn, I hate AI so much. When I say AI, I'm obviously talking about generative AI, not like AIs in games and what we use for like our computers and shit. Because like, even if this video didn't do as much as this one, had he continued, I promise you they would have. Because what do you mean? Like, this sounds like so much.
The cost of a $15 million unauthorized ICM
actually cares
that is taking place. However, Dr. Randall Stephen Petty reassures him Dr. Octopus's arms, once linked to
like obviously he cares about Spider-Man. Who doesn't? I love Spider-Man. And like, yeah, you're starting off your content. You have some things to work on, you know, maybe work on presentation, you know, have your voice be more dynamic, but like, at least you're trying something here, right? Like, you're doing a comics explain, you're trying to get into comic book YouTube. Like, that's fine. You had 2 videos, and then suddenly you're like, I'm gonna just fucking phone it in and just put out slop. Because his output definitely changed. Now you can put out a video every fucking day because it's AI slop. And maybe it's a job, so you can't do it every single day, but like, the gap between here is minimal. This is 1 day ago. This is 5 days ago, 8 days ago. So within a week, 3 videos already. 3 videos, 19 minutes, 18 minutes, 17 minutes. If this was someone who was actually editing and recording and stuff, he would not be able to keep this output. But it's because it's AI slop. There we go, baby. I knew it was AI, but like, it just sucks, dude. You can see the beginning. Like, people gotta stick with shit. Like, here. Here's my videos. Here's my oldest video. Barely, I mean, to be fair, for having like 12 subscribers, 240 views is really good. Like, my early videos are still available for anyone to watch and see. Look, I got a random one that's like,
hey, what's up, y'all? We are playing Kung Fury.
oh look, the audio is not good.
Kung
The movie
Fury.
was great.
I'm doing a let's play.
Story. Run and jump.
Right? And it's like, whatever, not the best. I could have been better. But like, you stick with it and then eventually you find what works for you. But people just give up so quickly because everyone wants just immediate gratification. Gratification? Ooh, I like that word. Gratification, satisfaction. They want immediate gratification. They want every video to be an immediate banger. They want all their videos to make like $100,000 and all that shit. And so they just want to go quick hits. And it sucks. It's not even good content. Like, yeah, bro, that was me, what, 8 years ago? 9 years ago. 9 years ago. I was 26. Still kind of old for YouTube, but like, I was 26. And I waited a long time to start YouTube. And then I started YouTube and I stopped YouTube. And then I started and I stopped. Because like, I had a pretty consistent upload schedule. Mind you, during this time, I only had a PlayStation 4. My computer was a pre-bought one that couldn't even run like Minecraft would kill it. And so when I would edit anything and export, if I was exporting a video for like 20 minutes long, it would take 6 hours to export. So I had to do it every single day, upload it overnight, go to a movie, go to gym, go to work, come back and upload it onto YouTube. Like, I had those growing pains too. Not to say that I'm like some big YouTuber, clearly not. But it's like, you do the work in anything. You do the work so you can develop. You develop the skills. You develop the workflow. Like, obviously, I don't do Let's Plays anymore, right? I don't do this anymore. This is old. And again, I took such huge breaks in between my content. And then I take it a little bit seriously and I got a computer. And then like, I could actually play games on. And it started here 8 years ago. This is the first game. Desync. Or Desync. This is the first game that I played on my computer, literally. And I didn't even think about microphone quality or anything like that. I was still learning a year into it. But again, everyone just wants to be so quick. And I'm like, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to just automatically be like, yeah, let me just do some AI slop and then I won't learn the creative process. I won't have any of my ideas. I have no creative voice. I'm just going to play to the algorithm. And look, like, you can just scroll quickly through my shit. I was obviously trying a bunch of different stuff. I tried different thumbnails. I was copying other people's stuff, but I was still trying to find my own way. Look at me playing woke games as old as 8 years ago. On Normal Law's Phone is a game about someone transitioning and not being accepted in their town and leaving. Play that bitch 8 years ago. People act like, oh, I'm new to this. Nah, bitch, I'm true to this. I've been here for a minute. But like, it's like you do this stuff and you grow. And I have a lot of videos that did nothing. Like, I'm talking like 43 views, 56 views, 38 views 7 years ago. I played Cuphead. I did lots of stuff. Then I was like, okay, let me try to work on some of my thumbnails. And then I would just quit. And then I'd come back months later and I kept going. And it wasn't like last year when I really started, like, you know, actually taking this shit like actually seriously, like actually making an effort. Because this is when I was lazy as fuck. Like, the thumbnails were so bad, just lazy. And yes, obviously algorithm changes and things, expectations changes, and YouTube wants longer videos, wants shorter videos, it wants series, it wants one-offs, it wants viral stuff. Like I get that. But you still have to be a creator. You still have to be creative. You can't rely on these algorithms. That would be the death of your creativity. Creatively. That's what I can't speak. Yeah, I played Heartbound 6 years ago. They're still not out. But like, and look, eventually, I had a video that had like 1,000 views 6 years ago. I know I had another video that had like 22,000 views, but it's like, oh, so like whatever combination worked here, I could try again. Obviously, I didn't. But like, you get to grow, and it's cool watching. Like, I haven't seen these videos in years. And then every so often, Control came out 6 years ago. Jesus Christ! But like every so often, a video pops. And like, oh shit! I played these games. I have a record. Like I always thought about going back and deleting old videos, but I'm not going to do that. What games are you playing right now? I'm nothing. Like literally right now, nothing. But obviously I'm playing Silent Hill. I want to play Ball Pit, and then Sweet Carol came out. I want to play that. And Mega Bonk is out, so I just got that. I played The Medium. I played Devour, Little Nightmares, Kingdom Hearts Problem, Narita Boy, Friday Night Funkin'. Of course, I was obsessed with Friday Night Funkin'. Village. So like 4 years ago. 4 years ago is when I started dabbling in other kind of content. Stop complaining about hot tub streamers. Light novel tires the way down. My hair was longer. My background was jankier. Look, I bought the Ninja Gaiden collection 4 years ago and I forgot. Wait, hold on. Wait. Was I better 4 years ago at this game?
The Way of the Ninja. Okay. It's a big ass bar you got. Ooh, wait a minute.
I don't think I was better 4 years ago. So I can't find that shirt. I don't know where that shirt is anymore. My super new shirt. I've completely lost that.
How do you... This bitch blocking my supercharge moves? I'm cheating.
I like how I play the exact same way. Let me see. Did I have to edit this? Let me see. Let's see if his health is higher.
For that.
No, I beat him one try.
Okay, so he exposes himself with that.
Okay, so I was better last year. I was better 4 years ago in this game than I was yesterday. God damn. I didn't finish this game, did I? Last stop? Don't think I did. I did finish 12 minutes. I liked it. But the point is, you gotta go through the growing pains, man. Like, you gotta. The least I can say, I have never, ever resorted to like AI. And then here's like, what, 2 years ago is kind of when I just started going, okay, I can like talk more about shit. Also, yeah, 2023. The day before, oh man, I was all over that bitch. Yeah, especially 2023 is when I was like, okay, I'm switching content. Also, this video, I want you guys to watch it, okay? This video, I called it...
So I have 2 cats.
Oh, why single player games are...
Enjoying myself. That can't happen.
Why single player games are superior, all right? I have long hair still. I had long. Oh, my hair was fucking long. What the fuck? Look at that.
And again, they don't iterate. I mean, think about it. Even if you change the weapons that you use, ultimately, you're just a bunch of players on a map.
Damn, I had fucking hair. God damn. Oh, my shit was so dark though. Holy crap. No, I had some length there. But yeah. EC, I even dabbled in like short form essay content. I was talking shit about Aiden Ross. Still playing some games. Talking about things currently happening in gaming space. Atomic Heart. I think Atomic Heart was rough, to say the least. Yeah. See, and then you see my content change, but you see the growth. You see like the shifting. And I just became what you see today. And even then, I wasn't still getting a ton of views, but like I was feeling more comfortable with myself and what I was talking about. And then people started saying, hey, we like what you do. Except for that time I got checked by the Tomb Raider community. I got fucking filtered by Tomb Raider community. Like they came at me hard. They came at me so fucking hard. I said I was gonna come back to that. I never did. They came at me. I'll admit it. I got filtered. I got filtered by Tomb Raider. I got filtered so hard. Them niggas was after me too. Like that. I think I still have. Listen, look at some of the comments I got in this video. I think I still have heat on me.
Broccoli versus
God
Gar.
damn it.
We're finally here. It's taken about.
I looked a lot different back then. But like, look at this. I can play tank controls. This remaster was truly displayed how patient and independent on all kinds of movement control assists modern gamers all. As an old school Tomb Raider fan, this was equally painful and funny to watch. For one, the remasters were for the fans, not really for newcomers. Classic Tomb Raiders are for the weak. Skin doesn't have tank controls because it's a 90s. Tank control because the game relied on cinematic camera. They had no control over it. It's because it was 90s. Come on. You obviously didn't play enough Tomb Raiders demo discs because the controls aren't something you should forget. Like, they were coming for me hard. Every comment. Like they were on my neck. They were on my neck. I to this day, I didn't know OG Tomb Raider has shooters like that. I didn't know Tomb Raider has shooters like that. I didn't know. But you see the growth. See the shift in content change. But it wasn't like, oh, hey, this is suddenly becoming famous and popular. Let me do this. It was just me developing as a creator and finally feeling comfortable in my own skin. Like, put stuff out like this. You need that. And maybe it took me longer than other people to feel comfortable, but like, now I clearly know what I'm doing. You know, like I have a workflow system. I have, you know, a method that I use that puts out content that helps me like reach new people and grow. But I had to learn that. And I'm telling you right now, it felt really good to start seeing the views tick up too. Like as I was shifting, he brought, oh, okay, we actually can fuck with what you're doing because we also hate the same stuff. So like all of this is to show that sometimes, most of the time actually, the process is important. Because what happens when the algorithm shifts again? What happens when now the algorithm says, actually, we want more videos talking about video games topics that are at least 20, 30 minutes long? You're fucked. Because you can't do your AI list shit anymore. You can't do your rage bait anymore. You have to actually have ideas and be able to formulate those ideas and talk about stuff. And they can't. And I'm a yapper. I can talk all day. That's what my streams are. And Does it sometimes get a little discouraging when like you have a low view videos when you're having a streak of high view ones? Of course it does. But that doesn't mean you then abandon ship and become a fucking grifter. It means you tap in. It means you dig deep. Like, just look at this stretch. 100 views, 100 views, 400 views, 600 views, then 1,000, 1,800, 1,000, 3,000, 7,000, 300, 100 was the shorts, and then 9,000. Like, you have to stick with things because you know things ebb and flow. But like, if you can always change with the tide, you're never going to go anywhere. You'll always be pushed back to the shore. And that's why I cannot stand these grifters, because instead of sticking with anything and evolving and being better and finding out like what works, like in terms of creatively feeling, it's just rage all the time. Like, you mentioned Amaranth. Look at Amaranth. She's reduced to being an outrage farmer. She's reduced to showing up at TwitchCon dressed up as Hassan Piker, and then her husband, who's abusive, who threatened to euthanize their dogs, he's dressed up as Kaya for attention because no one cares about them, right? Because they decided to throw their hat into becoming a right-wing grifter, and then it's just in a sea of other shitty grifters. And now you have to be outrageous. She threw the LGBTQ community under the bus, and now look at her. Like, it's sad. It's like, it's really sad. But like, that's what they do. That's what happens. People will grift, and once you start grifting, it's kind of over. Like, you're done. She had a community that supported her, and then she said, what if we got rid of my community? What if I said I want the gays to burn? Okay, you said that, and now you have to crash TwitchCon as fucking Hassan Piker. Like, now Tectone has to constantly talk about Hassan. Now, like, every grifter now has to become this thing. You're doing AI slop videos? Great. That's all you're going to be now. Like, that's it. That's it. I mean, it sucks, dude. Like, I look at this from like a creative standpoint. There is nothing. Sorry, I'm sleeping at my bar. There is nothing more damning than having to be stuck creatively. It's almost no different than the people who are like, I'm Minecraft guy. I only play Minecraft games. It's like, cool. But now do this for 30 years. It's like, oh shit. I don't want to actually just play Minecraft anymore. Well, I'm the Five Nights at Freddy's guy. All I play is FNAF. I only play FNAF. FNAF is big. It'll never not be big, baby. And it's like, okay, cool. But like, now every time you log on, you have to be playing a FNAF game. You have to be playing a FNAF game. You have to be playing, you know, Sister Location. You have to play all these games now because no one's going to watch anything else you do. And it's like, it sucks. It sucks to be so pigeonholed creatively. But these people do it to themselves. Like, no one forced them to be like, hey, I want you to throw your audience away and go after the incel group. But they do it because it's appealing, because it's an instant boost, but it's not sustainable. Like, it's not sustainable. It's just, like, if there's one thing I think I've proven today by going through like the views of all the other anti-grifter content creators that we talk about, is all the views are tanking because it's not sustainable. And then every new person who tries to do it. It's just derivative of the last person who did it. Like, it's not sustainable. This all started because I said I hated AI. Because I do. I do, man. I hate anything that takes away creativity. I hate it. Like, look at this shit. And I mean literal shit. Look at this. Doing this bullshit, this just made a family in Tennessee unable to drink water for a week. And it's just like, what if all their shit's always, what if there's things that exist look slightly different? What if Bleach was a retro 80s anime? Even though that's not the only way animes look like in the 80s, what if Bleach looked like that? What if Ichigo looked like 3 different characters? Because who's this? Like, who's that? That's not even the same guy. This is very clearly based off of like Motoko Kusanagi. Like, and this is like Vampire Hunter D. Like, this isn't even 80s art style. God, this is like dog shit. And doing this to my Bleach. Okay, is this, tell me this is not Johto's character. Tell me this is not, this looks like the version they're gonna make of what's his name? Jiro. Look at this. And then you tell me he doesn't look like Jiro Zappelli. You tell me that's not Jiro Zappelli. You tell me. Also, I'm so excited for Steel Ball Run to come out. I'm so excited for Steel Ball Run to come out. This looks like a JoJo's. This looks like, I don't even know. First off, she looks nothing like Tatsuki. Jesus Christ. This is Vampire Hunter D. And this looks like Ghost in the Shell, but like standalone complex. What in the, like, these looked awful. Like, all of these look bad. Like, this is supposed to be Aizen. This looks like looks like watching like Gundam. Oh my God. Like, I'm telling y'all, these look bad. This looks like Tuxedo Mask with white hair. This is killing me. This is killing me. These look so bad. Also, why is it suddenly like, oh, by the way, here's some Espada. Here's Grimjow. Here's Grimjow. Here's Ulicorda. And then we went from the Espada to the Sternritters. Yeah, what in the City Hunter? What in the Captain Harlock? What is going on? And I know I just contributed to this person getting a view, but it's like now we have channels They're like, what if this thing that existed looks like this thing that also exists? And it's like, what if you picked up a pen? Like, this is fake too. I hope you guys, this is AI. Like, why do this? Like, who's like,
Start eating before everyone gets here.
Jinbei joining the crew was the best thing ever. Less stuff for me to handle, more time to chill.
I love when your mouth becomes
Every
one
single
blob.
time the others try to rest, this guy starts making noise all over the ship. I trained 2 hours.
Completely different face. I hate. You guys will never truly like understand the level of hatred I have for AI. Like, I know you guys hate AI, but the level of hatred I have for AI is deep. It is bone deep, because this is every use case for AI. What if the show I liked was drawn differently? What if the game I liked looks shinier? Could I learn how to code? Sure. Am I going to? No. Am I going to pick up a pen? No. Like, why would you even subscribe to this account? Like, oh. Like, everyone's like, and they'll be like, these games are getting super realistic. These games are getting super. It's like, no, they're not. No, they're not. It looks like dog shit all the time. All of them are bad. Like, they don't even fix anything. We mastered this. We already mastered this. And then it's just like, oh, okay, here's some AI bullshit. This isn't even AI. This is just fucking, this is someone modeling it. But everyone's like, oh man, yeah, it's AI. AI is gonna make everything better. X is gonna make everything better. GTA 5, but it's an anime. Gameplay reimagined by AI. And it's like, what gameplay? Subway Surfers, but an Unreal Engine 5. See, that's at least someone did this. Like, someone did this, which is great. I will always appreciate human effort, as opposed to like what is this shit?
You need to see this. This
what
which
is this?
allows you to take a single image and, using AI, generate an entire 3D playable world. You can even take these generated worlds and you can put them inside of Unreal Engine, inside of Unity, or really anything that you want to. And unlike Google Genie 3, which uses AI to generate
who would
every
want
single
this
image, once this is generated, pertains to creating interactive worlds and creating video games, or potentially at this point even things.
See, that's the thing I hate the most. It's always like, first off, the perspective is dog shit, but like, I want you to look at something. What's it called? I'll look at this. Look at the metahuman for Unreal. Okay, look at this.
Work locally, but for heavy lifting, tasks like generating high-quality textures or building our complex face and body rigs, we leverage MetaHuman Cloud Services, which deliver industry friends. They thought it was sorcery. We went from capture
look at
to
this.
final results in a couple.
Could be wrong, but I think I could.
Dude, Matt, this is amazing. I'm making nachos in my nuclear-powered air fryer.
Started.
And so, like, this is the raw version of it. You know what the final version of it is? Do you guys remember that trailer? The OD knock trailer? I want you to look at this. This is last part. this is what it looks like. This is where we're at. Technically speaking, this is where we're at, okay? This is where we are at. We are able to create damn near simulacrums of people. This is where we currently, as of 2025, this is where we're at. Look at her eyes. Look at the detail in the eyes. You can obviously this is built on other iterations of advanced. Like you can see the candlelight, the candles that she lit. You can see that in her eyes. You can see the window that she's looking, and it's distorted perfectly because it's not a perfect lens. You can see the freckles on her skin. Look at her skin mutate as that thing gets closer, right? Like you can see real fear on this face. Like you would, this almost looks like a real person. Like that's metahuman technology. That's metahuman. And then this is what AI is doing.
This is absolutely unreal. Watch this. So this is the latest version of Google Genie 3. And
look how blurry that shit is. Look how
this is a fully AI generated environment. And I can even look down and I can see my feet. But this is where things get crazy. When I walk into the water, as you can see, not only does this simulate the entire environment that I'm in to a photorealistic degree.
That's not photorealistic. If you think
only does this simulate the entire,
if you look at the way that grass, if you think that's a
environment that I'm in,
realism, if you think this is photorealistic, you have cataracts. Photorealism is not everything smudging. In fact, I should be able look. What's just a field? Let's just look at a picture of a field, I guess. This looks more closer. Does this look like that? This is photoreal because it's a literal photo. That doesn't look like that at all. This is blurry and smudgy to hell. If you said this was like a weird painting, I could be okay, I can see that.
And here is a car. Now, again, this
just looks like someone threw on a comic filter over a picture.
Unreal. This isn't Unity. This is just AI video generation that you can move around in. But you can actually press a button and interact with the world around you. And if you do that, it will actually infer what it thinks you want to do.
Do you see that sentence? Did you hear that sentence? It will infer what it thinks. So it's going to guess. Oh yeah, I love this one so much. I love this one. I love this
unique applications that I've seen people using this for is they will upload famous paintings and then they will use Genie 3 to walk around inside of the painting. And it won't let you just look around the painting itself. It will also, based on its best ability, generate the rest of the world around.
I love that. I love that so much. That's what we want, baby. That's what we want. I want to take famous paintings because paintings famously don't have intent. And I want to be able to walk inside the restaurant because it doesn't have a door. It doesn't have a door. It needs a door, you guys. Like it's so infuriating. It's so infuriating. All of their use cases are stupid. Like every use case for AI generated games is stupid. It's dumb. And the fact that they're making video games. Video games aren't something you can generate. Video games aren't something you can generate. Like it's not. it's nothing you can generate. It's nothing you can generate because video games require a level of interactivity that AI cannot understand. We get mad at games that don't let you like go in buildings. And this is people programming it because they know what the players are going to do. What do you think an AI is going to do? Like they'll be like, oh, look at this gameplay. And then it's like
AI-generated games might be closer than you expect. Is as real as a real object. Well,
it just looks.
But considering that this technology does not yet have real geometry as a reference, we can only imagine how extracting precise data directly from a game.
And that's my biggest problem too. It's extracting data from already existing games. So we've done this already. Like we've done this. You're not giving me a new value because we've done this. All you can tell me is that this program can plagiarize real good now. It's getting real good at plagiarism. You guys should be scared. You should be shaking in your boots because now games that we've made over the last 40 years, guess what? AI can almost sometimes make it look like Mario. Like I want you guys to really envision a world. Really envision a world where we're doing AI video games. Just fully generate AI video games. What's gonna be the next game? You have people already upset about, slop. Yeah, people already upset about games being repetitive. Oh my god, another Souls-like game. What do you think's gonna happen when it's trained on the most popular games? What do you think is going to be the new next game? It's not going to be a new Death Stranding. Those won't exist anymore. Because it's just going to be some version of a Souls game, or some version of Call of Duty for shooting game, or some version of Halo, or some version of this thing. And I know people will say, but we take from people all the time. It's like, yes, but as individuals, we have the ability to add our own spin onto things. We can remix things in different ways to keep it fresh and interesting. AI can't. It can hallucinate a bunch of things with no sense to how they actually work together because it can't take into account player feedback. Like it can't, an AI cannot be like, oh, wait a minute. Last time we made this game, the players didn't like the grind, so we're going to decrease this drop rate or increase this. It's just going to be like, they played Borderlands, we made Borderlands again. With like it's just like it's such a creatively bankrupt way to go. And again, I'm not a Luddite. I'm not saying you can't use AI to like assist in things, but we know it's not going to be used for assistance. It's going to be used as a replacement, not a supplement. It's going to be in place of having writers, because I know Ubisoft was trying to work on this too, because of course Ubisoft would do this. They want to like get rid of like script writers and get rid of script supervisors and just have AI do it, and maybe have like one person look over it, because it's about speed. Yes, CEOs, they can't, dude. Every company exists under the umbrella of capitalism. So their whole mindset is, we want to make the shareholders and investors happy. So the best way we can do that is to minimize their loss and the risk. So if we don't have to pay people to model these characters, to voice act these characters, to do the mocap for these characters, if I can just have a machine that does it all, we might not even need investors, because it might cost me $20 to make this game. I sell it for 60 or 70, I make a profit. Who cares if it's good or not? Because we are already kind of at that stage. Like a lot of the times when people are like, these games are bad because it's woke and that's why games are bad. It's like, no. First and foremost, as far as like quality output goes, there are more good games out than bad games. But the reason why it feels like there are more bad games out there, because A, they get more highlight because they crash and burn, right? But B, and most importantly, it's because you have now this insight into these companies and you can see that they want to shift more towards one particular type of game, right? Like free to play live service games. And they also want to make sure they pay as little people as possible. So when those two things mix, you get to see the outcome. Everything is about speed and profitability. Nothing about sustainability. It's how profitable things are. Like, yes, like they use AI to upscale video games all the time now, and they look bad, and it gets rid of artistic integrity. Like, that was even a concern for what, like it's like that new like Plants vs Zombies game. People are like, oh yeah, they've been using AI to upscale these pictures. It's like, okay, but it looks worse now. Why not just pay someone to do that? Oh, right, because it costs money. Like it doesn't look good. But it's, you know, too, it's the same thing as, I don't know if you guys have seen those, like, oh, here's like an anime and it came out like 2002, but we did an AI 4K upscale and it looks like shit. It's at 60 frames a second and it looks like shit. All because the AI is handling interpolation. It's doing all the in-between frames. So characters move awkwardly. Yeah, that's my biggest thing too. Like, when we talk about the problem with video games, obviously the gaming industry does have issues because it's an industry. Like any industry, there's constantly going to be the fight between creativity and profitability. Okay? We know that. We know that. There are people who are like, I want to just make games to make games for the sake of the art. And then there's companies who are like, that's cool and all, but this has got to make at least $50 million or we're out. Right? I understand that. I get that. But now what's happening is the executives up top are putting their fingers on the scale, so to speak, and they're making things worse in order to make more money. Games are coming out a bit more rushed now. There's less quality control now because they can just fix it in post. There's more incentive for them to do microtransactions than ever before. People trying to push live service elements, not because it makes the game better, but because it increases their chance of profitability, because that's all they care about. And so from like the consumer side, which is the side I'm always on, it makes no sense to then be excited for like Elon Musk's fully AI game studio. It's never going to happen. It also makes no sense to be excited for Saudi Arabia to be buying up game companies, right? Because they're going to have more restrictions, and that's going to lead to a worse quality of games. Because more restrictions, less diversity. Less diversity equals more homogeneity, which means games become flattened, which is the problem people are talking on to say about this is all reuse slop. That's probably my biggest issue with the whole anti-woke mindset is it is ostensibly anti-consumer. Like, it's anti-consumer. And because it's so anti-consumer, you're playing into the pockets of these companies you say that you hate. They are seeing you say, oh my God, we don't want a Black Samurai. So, okay, we won't make that anymore. We're just going to make the games that make it easy for us to make profit off of you. So here's your, once again, here's your cookie cutter game that you love so much that we're not going to change. Hey, go play NBA 2K 9000 and we might have a different dribble animation, a different layup package eventually. Like, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get nothing but Call of Duty Black Ops 27, Modern Warfare 50. And right now, yeah, hell yeah. We want games to be where they used to be. We want games to just have straight dudes and white guys and muscles and whatever. It's like, okay, cool. That's all you're going to get then. There's no Expedition 33 in this universe because that's not big, muscular white dudes, right? That's people talking about grief and trauma. Very woke. Even though you liked it, you don't want, but you promote that you're telling people you don't like these kinds of games. These aren't the big ticket games. Okay, cool. They're all going to be the same now. They're all going to be this one genre, and that's it. And that's what they don't understand. From either side, it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable to keep placating to the small vocal minority. It's also not sustainable to keep trying to make one genre the dominant genre. Exactly. No Stardew Valley, no Animal Crossing, no Pokemon, no nothing. all you're gonna get is Call of Duties. That's it. Call of Duties and your 1000 exactly, your big boob anime waifu gacha game. That's it. Like, it's so crazy that like, we're tired of slop, and yet you buy every gacha game. You buy every gacha game. You can't make fun of the Madden series when you're out here playing Punishing Gray Raven, Wuthering Honkai Star Rail 3rd Impact 2. Like gacha games are some of the most offensive when it comes to this shit. Like, gacha games are literally money slop games. Oh, we'll give you a cute anime waifu. Okay, here's $1,000. Oh, here's your chance to pull a character. Here's $1 billion more. And yet in the same breath, they're gonna be like, gaming's dead, you guys. Gaming's dying. Everything's just the same slop. Then stop buying these gacha games. Stop pre-ordering these first-person shooters that you've played for 10 years. They only have that smoke when it's for games that are actually different and diverse. Like, think about it. Like, how come none of these anti-woke grifters ever talk about gacha games? They never talk about that. You want to talk about a literal game genre that's killing games in terms of creativity and like making companies more and more and more greedy? Gacha games by far. Mobile games as a whole are the reasons why we even have fucking microtransactions. Like, they are the biggest offenders of microtransactions, but no one ever goes for those games. They're never like, this is why these games are terrible now. They're forcing loot boxes. Loot boxes didn't start with Overwatch. They were looking at gacha games. Exactly. They attach gacha to everything now. You can have a great visual novel upwards gacha. I remember when I was playing Genshin Impact, I didn't know it was a gacha game. I was like, okay, it's pretty fun. Then it's like, hey, if you want to pull this character, so I thought you play as one character. It's like, no, they have the main character. And like, no, it's a gacha game. So, gacha. Yes, I know gacha is because the sound the machine makes when you get the toys. But like, we have a gacha game like epidemic. And I know there's people who like gacha games. Listen, whatever. I know you like it, but I'm going to call how I see it. The impact of gacha games has been a net negative. Legitimately. This industry looks at the trends, and whichever makes the most money, they're going to go for that. Gacha games have been blowing up these last, I would say, 6-7 years. And now almost every goddamn game, every gaming convention, every gaming like trailer show ever has a gacha game or 3 right in there. Because those things print money. And they're all kind of the fucking same. Like, let's be real. They're all kind of the same. Anime looking waifus. Like, we've done this before, but let's just do it again. Here we go. Here we go. Remember this? This is what I call the gacha aesthetic. It's generic. Like, this is basically the equivalent of like, if you guys are anime people, like SAO, how that became like Kirito became the stock version of like isekai character from a video game. Like, overpowered character, black hair. Like, this is what this is, right? This is like, this aesthetic is like, oh, this is gacha. This is a gacha game. Like, this is gacha. Like, because it looks a little bit like an RPG, like a Trials on the Sky, or like the more recent versions of the Tales games. But it's like, this is that gacha like aesthetic. Because you have this, you have what was the other game? You have like what? Honkai Impact, Honkai Star Rail. All right, what's up with my service here? Can I just have gameplay, please? Oh, trailer. How about that? Trailer. Yeah, MiHoYo style. Basically, yeah, exactly. Like this looks like Ananta's also. I'm gonna mute it though because I don't want to get like again copyrighted. God, for some reason my browser sometimes just goes so slow. Like this is Honkai, but this is also Genshin because it's the same company. Like they look the same. It's also like, wait, do they also do Soul Workers too? Is Soul Worker also one of their games? What the is this? No, for real. They also do. I think they also did Soul Worker. Wait, who's a Soul Worker company? Publisher, Gameforge, Smilegate. Okay, so it's not them. But damn, does this not look like? God damn, this I thought this was the same game. Jesus Christ. Zenless Zone Zero. Yeah. The Zone Zero. Like it's like you look at this and I'm like, this also looks like the Ananta game. Like this also looks like the same game. Like aesthetically, this looks so this is Zenless Zone Zero, right? Is Zenless Zone is that also MiHoYo? And this is the Ananta game. They look like they could be in the same game. There's also what that punishing. Let me reset this page. Faster help. Also what that punishing the Gray Raven, I think. God, my browser's really acting up today. I can't tell about Nikkei because I don't play it. Give us a second. My browser's acting up, but I can just switch over to here. But like a lot of these games have the same. They look like just the same. It's just the same. And I'm like, I don't know, like, why is this, like, why did it become this aesthetic? Like, This is the game. This is some Punishing Gray Raven. And you know the gameplay might look slightly different. Like the aesthetics, they all look at the same. Like there's no real aesthetic difference between these games. And I don't understand how this just became like the shorthand for, oh, this is the gotcha game. Gotcha games. Gotcha games 2025. God tier gotcha game. Again, we're on keep it muted. This is Punishing Gray Raven. This at least this in different perspective, but I want to look from an art style wise. If it's like, yeah, okay, anime art style. At least this is a tactics based. See that this is completely different than something else. Like, so the tactic ones look a little different. This is Gundam. But like the I guess like the 3D action, because this is Goddess Nikkei. It has more of an art style, like a little art style. But then you go back to like the 3D action ones, they all have the same aesthetic. I don't even know what game this is. Like, look, this is a different game. This is a different game than what I just did. Like, this is a different game. And this is also a different game. This is like Genshin. This like that's the same like Genshin Impact text. Like they all have this aesthetic, the MiHoYo aesthetic, and I don't understand. Like that looked just like just like this. Like, look, this looks just that finishing move was very similar. And then we have that, and then we have this one. Where is it? Like right. Here's your ult. Goes here. I wish I could zoom up and like see the combo, but oh, right here. It's coming up. Like I thought I saw it twice because it looks so familiar. Where's the? Oh, that's her ult. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Like Timu Tails. Nah, but for real. Like it's like I don't listen, I like shonen shit. I'm a shonen trash boy, but it's like goddamn, like why is Kirito look at this. Okay, right here. That move, right? And then it's this guy's move. There's this guy's move. I thought it was the same guy. I don't get it, man. And yet people will be like, this is awesome. This is great. I love this. And then we'll be like, games are dying. New anime gacha games. All these gacha games are the anime. Like they're all anime. That's what I'm saying. It's like I would love if they have more diversity in art styles. And it's like, this is, I don't know what game this is, but like this looks no different than, like this one looks a little distinct, right? Like this would stand out. I think this one's from a Chinese developer. Then it's like they all have like this aesthetic. They all have this look to it. Wait, was this not this one? Okay, so this is 7, and this is 6. This is 7, 6, 6, 1. These are different. I'm just saying these are different games. Like, okay, this one has guns. Still somewhat similar-ish aesthetic. This one just looks like the other ones we just saw. This looks like number 4. Looks like they transitioned her into the volleyball shot. Like it's the same character. And this is, I think this is a Nanta, right? Yeah, this is a Nanta, which is definitely not Zenless Zone Zero. Like, bro, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Because then it's like they'll say this and they'll say games are dying, right? Is gaming streaming dying? Games are dead. We're dying. The most soulless game I ever played. Is this? Oh yeah, I like this guy's stuff, by the way. You guys should subscribe to him because he's talking about First Ascendant. Like we'll have games where it's like video games are dying. Games are boring now. And it's like video games suck. They're garbage trash. It's like you play the same games. You play the same games and then you get mad. Why aren't games fun anymore? What happened to gaming, you guys? Remember in 2012 when we had Minecraft and now we have Shooty McShoot game? Why gaming feels boring. Are games boring now? We just grown up. Probably we've grown up. Cozy games suck. Some of these are probably just like, you know, clickbait titles. But we have seen this trend before. Like, oh, we hate slop. We hate these repeats of games. We want something different. And then they're like, actually not too different. We don't like that anymore. Give me the oldie stuff. Why can't art style be different though? Within Shonen, there's different art styles. I don't know. I think it's just shorthand. I think if you see a game that looks like it could be Genshin Impact, you'll be more likely to play it. And that's it. Like that's what I think is happening. Like I don't even think it's even like a deeper than that. But it bothers me so much though, because like we're talking about how the gaming industry is dying, how people aren't creative, and then we're like, but give me 1,000 gacha games, please. and make sure 95% of them look like they made by from one company. Like, I was just like, I don't understand how we've gotten to this point. I know this makes me look like a hater, but I can hate certain things, okay? I'm not a big fan of gacha games. I'm not a big fan of games where their whole system is gambling. Which is another thing too. Like, God, there are so many real things going on in the gaming universe. The incessant gambling with microtransactions, you know, like companies capitulating to weirdos, companies being harassers, even like it's outside of the production space of games, like gaming content creators. Yeah, what happened at TwitchCon, harassment, all this stuff too. Like real actual issues going on. And then people want to be like, Lara Croft is woke now because you know, she has a smaller chest. Yeah, like I'm saying, like developers being harassed, like all you being harassed. And it's like, okay, all right. Can we talk about that? No. They deserve being harassed actually because of identity politics. Like that's it. And then you have these content creators who are like, this is what gamers really want. And it's like Indiamon, who hates everything. It's like, oh, it's Andy Pants who thinks everything's gay. Like these are guys who are in touch with real gamers. They're not. But again, because we've allowed them to permeate so much of our society, people are starting to think, oh, maybe this is true. And it's like, no, it's not true. It's not true. These guys are losers. They're upset over everything. These people are losers. They're not excited for anything. Nothing makes them happy. And you even have, you know what? We're going to do another React video. And this is someone I've never done on this channel. This is the Quartering, aka Jeff, what, Hambly? Jeffrey Hambly? Jeremy Hambly. Now, a little side note. A little side note about the Quartering here. He recently started using this channel a lot more frequently because I have so many tabs open. Jesus Christ. Because his actual main channel isn't doing as well.
Alex.
Like he's had videos consistently where he talks about how his channel is failing and how he has to fire people. And that's why this guy who used to get like 300,000 views is not getting as much. Like obviously he has a few pop-offs, right? But like it's nowhere near where it used to be. It's nowhere near where it used to be. And he's constantly talking about he did a coffee a company and that like cost him like thousands of dollars. like literally you can like there's videos on this where he's like doing bad. Like he literally lost his like yeah, he lost money. He lost $300,000 on coffee. He had to fire people. Like he's not doing too good. So what he's been doing is digging deep and being more racist. Because like this is and mind you, I'm saying the Quartering's being more racist. This is the Quartering channel right now, entitled Black Man Destroyed. Terrorist Groomer Meltdown. We're so back. Victoria's Secret and Who's admit woke failed and brings back hot girls. And it's like people aren't biting on this one. But on this channel, he can be even more racist, where it's just like violent black woman arrest, outrage ensues. Antifa on the run. Dave Chappelle. Large black woman destroys pizza joint. Harvard new professor Lahore Vagistan. Why we have black fatigue. She was stuck in his windshield. Like he has a lot more thumbnails, but just like black people bad. He forced children to watch his death. And like the way he makes black people look on every thumbnail, if you're paying attention here, like everyone else looks mostly normal. And then it's like, here's the black guy and let's make his face weird. Here's the black woman and let's make her face look strange. Here's the black guy, make his face look strange. I'll get banned for this video. It's black people. Like he's just being mask off racist, right? And so through all of this, he decided to touch into gaming, which is why we're going to watch it. Because that's my sphere, buddy.
Culture is because they are
Hold on, what?
one of the reasons I always talk about video